We are here, we are on. Let's go, let's go. We missed already 2 races today, but we are not gonna give up. We are here for you. We are here to get some money. We are here to win some money after the awful last 2 weeks. It was just disgusting, guys. You cannot imagine how bad it was. The worst of the worst, the worst of the worst. We had such a loss, such a loss on Breeders' Cup, you can't imagine. We fall in love with City of Troy, bagging fully, fight my ass, knowing better that the horse has never run on dirt, that European horses are bad in British Cup dirt, and still. Anyway, we were just late to start the game with Sedgefield, and where are we going today? We are going to the new account here, some fucking sites. Let me just blur this fucker like this. All right, and most important thing is here. If you have a gambling problem, guys, get help. Get help. You can't imagine how much money we lost. Last 2 weeks, we were at least 11 times second, and some horses didn't fire at all. But anyway, we have 366 to work with. We are not going to go high. We're going to take it real. We're going to gamble responsible, and we're going to try to make at least 100 today. In Sedgefield, number 10 is winning. Sedgefield, the 10-1. I can't show it now yet. Anyway, I hope you already had a good day, as we want to say. Let's see where we go. Let's see here. Okay, number 10 won it. Clean Getaway. Favorite. All right. We're gonna go to Ferry House. I'm sure they're gonna go off. There is a big favorite, Beyond Your Dream. This is gambling for you. Beyond your dream. Behind it, guys. They are off. They are off. I am not gonna put the comments up yet. As why should we? You know. There is a, we're gonna give you the result at the end. But anyway, guys, remember. Don't gamble, don't gamble, don't gamble. Don't gamble, don't gamble, don't gamble. If you need to gamble, do it responsible. £5 here, £2 there. Don't go overhead. I think we closed at least 5 accounts online because of this fucking shit last 2 weeks. Unbelievable. 8 times second in one day, 6 times second in another day. Backing horses do have the best possible form, not firing whatsoever. Where are we going? Should we go to France? No. Should we go to Belgium? No. We're gonna go to Warwick next. It's gonna take us 9 minutes to this, and there is a fucking Asian Star 1.2. 1.2 Asian Star. Is this a good bet? I don't think so. So Warwick is the next in 5 minutes. Asian Star, good colors, Skeltons. Who is the owner of these colors? Smith and Folks. Asian Skelton, 106 rated horse. Promise on bumpers, left ordering the wood form behind when winning 9 runners. Solid. Plenty in hand score. So you had plenty in hand after 2 times that. There is a 3 and 1. And the 5 was second as well, 12th one. So they just put the betting up according to the form of the horse. He win easily 106, must be unbackable odds on favorite. This one comes to win 60,000 Kington. He must be the second best, so we're gonna put him second best. This one was last time second, we're gonna put him there, and I'm betting you that the number 7 must be around fourth favorite. Just bullshit. In Fairy House, let's see what's gonna happen to Fairy House. In Fairy House, we had here Beyond Your Dream as the big favorite. I never understood how can they put a horse up with no form whatsoever, and they make him 5 to 6, 8 to 11 favorite. And I can almost bet you, looking at the images of Fairy House, that the favorite is still in it, but I wouldn't back him in running. Beyond Your Dreams is going well anyway. Now he's looking for us somewhere to come out, goes inside the gain, 5, 6 horses around him. Bad jump, of course, always does the favorites in Fairy House at the last or second last. Now he comes there, big horse, powerful horse coming there, and again a slow jump. He's gonna finish like a rocket, really eating up ground. Is gonna get second, but of course 5 to 6 gambled on horse, never gonna win. If I am not sure, a Space Warrior was the one who won. I think so. I think a Space Warrior was the one. Yeah. Number 4. Was it? Yeah. The Space Warrior is the winner. Melons. They come and they beat O'Brien. Funny game. 8, 9 to 1, 11 on the exchanges. Anyway, fuck this. Let's go to Warwick. Warwick, mon ami. So we have here Asian Star. Anybody can find me why we should back this fucking horse. Yet again, we have here a little bit of money that we can start to get with 366. And do we want to play this? Let's see if you can change the Warwick. Can we change this money to more? I always say responsibility is what you need to do. So we're going to be very conservative with this money. And we're going to find things that going to pay. Just pay. You know, I always say, some people go to a betting shop, they have 1,000 in their pocket. All right? They lose 300. They say, I still have 700. You, fuck you, you just lost 300. If you put 100 on a horse, and the horse does not run for you, or you don't lose it, you are 100 up anyway. You don't need to risk your own money. So guys, yet again, be careful, please. We're gonna go to Warwick, yeah. 1.1 shot. 1.1 in a hurdle race where the horses are young, they don't know what the shit they are doing. Just because of the connections and a little bit of stupidity, they put 1.1. You will not tell me that some guy of some bunch of people, every site in the world, every betting shop in the world, because this is fixed odds betting, they went and they put 1 million on Asian Star, that the odds is so fucking short. If there is a gambling commission, they have to act on this shit. You can't put horses up on 1.10 on a hurdle race on a Tuesday afternoon at Warwick. You cannot. This must not be allowed. Anyway, what is the best bet? The swinger is not gonna pay any shit. So we're gonna go with Tristan Davis is a little bit at form, so we're gonna go for a swinger. This one. And should we go with this Brendan Hill? Just have a look at the form, if there is an expensive horse in there. Brendan Hill, second time, has shaped, encouraging in pair of bumpers with accent novels. May do better. May. 60,000 Kingston Gelding. So there are only 3 horses in it. If you take a chance, and we're gonna go with Brendan Hill for a swinger, just gonna pay us 1.6 anyway, but better than shit. Okay, we're gonna go with swinger, this and this. We're gonna put a tenner on it. So we play this swinger, Asian Star and Brendan Hill, hoping Brendan Hill is going to win. Yet again, guys, please don't gamble, and please, if you do, responsible. You can't imagine what kind of shit I put myself in after last 2 weeks British Cup, especially. What the fucking results was there? A couple of good results, but mostly shitty horses. I don't forget the last race in British Cup. If you go and look, 650,000 to the winner. A horse from Argentina comes and wins. From Argentina. I think we bet like, not gonna moan, but like 2,000 euro was on that race, 600 on 3 horses. We knew that the favorite wasn't a good thing at the last race, but we put 6, 8 and 9 to 1 shots each, 600 to get some money back. A horse from Argentina takes the lead, makes the scrooching fast pace wins. Anyway, let's go to Warwick. Gonna put the commentary for you guys up this time. You know we cannot show you the images because we don't have the license to show the images. But we can go commentary. This is something they cannot shit us on. Okay, Warwick, we gone.
Second in full array, head of Asian Star. 6th place belongs to Lord of the Glance, and Tony's Tipple is held up at the back of the field. The pace no more than even, being set by James Turner aboard Breeden Hill. Has the lead, and that advantage is about a length or so from Here Comes Sue in 2nd place, and Red Panda, who settles in 3rd. The Long Point grey horse on the inside in the yellow and green ahead of the market leader Asian Star, who is in the noseband on the outside of pink and blue colours of Lord of the Glance, who's in the pink and yellow, and Tony's Tipple is at the back as they race towards flights 2 and 3. Breeden Hill just having a wander around on the approach towards the flight. Gave it plenty of daylight as well, but still has the advantage with Here Comes Sue and a short run to the 3rd. Breeden Hill. A little straighter there from Here Comes Sue and the Long Point, who jumped up on the inside of Red Panda. Then Asian Star, Lord of the Glance, and last of all is Tony's Tipple. So coming past us, Breeden Hill.
I don't know what you think about the horse. Why I have lost commentary here, I don't know. I don't know what you think about the horse, but he's not running like a horse who knows his job well. Let's see if he can put some other commentary for you guys, because this side is bullshit first class. Let's see, here we go.
In green colours is in 3rd ahead of Red Panda in the dark blue. 5th place is disputed on the inside by Lord of the Glance in the brighter pink colours the paler pink jacket Asian Star in the noseband as well. And as they make their way towards the one flight on this part of the racecourse, Tony's Tipple is held up at the back of the 7-strong field, who are currently covered by around about 8 lengths or so, as they race on towards flight number 4. So long run after the third to the fourth, and then a long run after this to the flights in the back straight as Breeden Hill leads them into the next obstacle. Breeden Hill over in the lead from Here Comes Sue, and the long point. In fourth place is Red Panda. No move yet from Asian Star under Harry Skelton on the outside of Lord of the Glance. And Tony's Tipple, last of the 7, and all 7 travelling well within themselves. As out in the lead, it's Breeden Hill from the rather more substantial Here Comes Sue, covers a fair bit of ground. In second place, in third is the grey, the long point, head of Red Panda. Fifth place now, Lord of the Glance. Asian Star still unhurried in sixth. And Tony's Tipple last of the 7 as they breast the rise. And they'll now begin the descent. And then there'll be a left-hand turn into the back straight. And there's 5 flights of hurdles to take, and we're past halfway. Out in the lead, Breeden Hill by a length. Here Comes Sue's been joined by the long point, who's travelled strongly, as have most of them to this point. In fourth place is Red Panda, Lord of the Glance, Asian Star, and Tony's Tipple still under restraint from Gina Andrews at the back of the pack, who are now making that turn into the back straight. And Breeden Hill corners 2 lengths clear now from Here Comes Sue, been joined by the long point. In fourth place is Red Panda, and Lord of the Glance, Asian Star, and Tony's Tipple. The leader just ridden into that Breeden Hill, slightly slow lead by Lord of the Glance in sixth place, but the field remained tightly bunched, and all of the riders still sitting pretty quietly as out in the lead, Breeden Hill from Here Comes Sue. The long point moving up on the inside, Red Panda the outside as they take that. Now Asian Star takes closer order. Lord of the Glance and Tony's Tipple are the last 2, so racing towards 3 from the finish. And Breeden Hill has the lead, Red Panda on the outside of the long point. Here Comes Sue just struggling slightly towards the outside as Asian Star tries to improve. Didn't take that overly well, neither did the long point on the inside, and Breeden Hill finds a bit more on the front end from Red Panda. The long point moving back up the inside of Here Comes Sue. Asian Star towards the outer in the noseband. Tony's Tipple comes next, and then Lord of the Glance. So once again, as with our first race, they are well bunched turning for home. Breeden Hill with Asian Star moving up on the outside of Red Panda, and towards the right-hand side, the long point. They've now moved on from Here Comes Sue, who's lost ground, but still Breeden Hill for James Turner has the lead. Asian Star and Red Panda beginning to challenge as they head down towards the last. Left-hand side Asian Star, but Breeden Hill and Red Panda are putting in real battles as well at the last, and over in the lead. Breeden Hill over on the right-hand side still has the lead. Red Panda in second place. Asian Star taking a long time to pick up, and Breeden Hill is going to make just about every yard of the running here. Accomplished ride by James Turner, and Breeden Hill turns over Asian Star.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the commentary of this fucking stupid site who came too late. But anyway, you just saw the fucking piece of shit that racing has become. 1.3. 1.3. We have 1 and 5. We choose the right horse to be in our swinger, what he won. 16.7. 1.3. 1.1 at the off. Imagine we said we're gonna go all in with this balance, we're gonna get 100 for free. My ass. Nothing is for free these days. Nothing. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. Okay. Anyway, that shit was over. That shit was over, and I hope that this gonna put awakening after all these years that these fucking bookmakers are putting sand in your eyes and odds are just not right. The horse must been at least at evens. Okay, let's go to red car. Red car, look at this fucking shit again. 10th, second, 5th, second, 5th, second, 7. King Scholar 1.1. What the fucking shit is going on here? What the fucking shit is going on here? What the piece of dirt. How can you even think of shit like that? Unfucking believable. Soft ground 2815. You have a 1 point after it. If you play the double, you already been cooked. Unfucking believable. Yeah, I love. Hello, Taylor. How are you? Lovely win. I don't know. It's gonna pay me like 2 times my money, but we choose right. You know what? One thing you could take out of that race, Taylor. I'm gonna show you. Where I put my fucking yeah. The long point who just won 60,000 Kings Hill Gelding. He was a no-show. He was a no-show. He was never there. 60,000 investment. Where was it? Was just no show for the horse. So the long point, or they put it together and they say to Mr. Skeltons, we're gonna go. You can go big time on your horse. We are not gonna be there today. And this is the reason the horse was such a small odds. Or the look, no money neither. Or the horse was just Bredon Hill, mistake after mistake, he makes all. Unbelievable. Anyway, red card. 1.1. If anybody who put like 2,000 on the other horse to get 600 or 500, he's gonna try to get his 2,000 back with this King's Scholar who just won 7 days ago. He has to put 10,000 pounds up to get his money back. Unbelievable fucking racing these days. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a win is a win, but you know, if I put up my losses of last 2 weeks, oh. Anyway, let's go. Here we go.
Over a mile and 3/4. The hot favourite, King Scholar, has been held up out the back.
Out the back.
As they head up the home straight for the first time, they have a circuit of the track to go, and it's going to be Red Derek that leads the field along. Hara in second place, then comes Kitsune Power, racing third, racing on the inside of Ibendi. Then comes the predominantly yellow colours of Billy No Mates on the outside of Gastronomy, who's just pulling a little bit in the early strides, and well settled at the back of the field is King Scholar. So the favourite's going to sit around 8 lengths off the pace, being set by Red Derek and Archie Young. They're about 3 lengths clear of Hara in second place and Tom Eves. Third place on the outside, Ibendi, just moving up on the outside of Kitsune Power and Dave Allen. They're ahead of Billy No Mates and Lewis
They are
Edmonds.
walking, they are not racing. Look at this shit.
Start to make the run down the back straight. Then Gastronomy and Luke Morris. Gastronomy, a former course and distance winner here. A few horses up to this mile and 3/4 for the first time today, so Gastronomy won't be an issue with the distance, but he's pulling a little bit in the early strides, and King Scholar is out the back. King Scholar, who we saw in winning action just 7 days ago, running under the penalty, is up to this trip for the first time, but looks a thorough stayer. So up front, Red Derek, keen to get on with things, is going to make this a pretty solid test. Is out in front, leads
Solid
by a couple
test.
of lengths. Hara, well poised in second place under Tom Eves. Down the back straight in third is Kitsune Power. Fourth, Bendy. Bendy we've not seen on the flat for 853 days. Was last seen hurdling around 4 months ago, and is racing in the mid-division in front of Billy No Mates and Gastronomy, with King Scholar last, and no signs of
making a forward move at this stage. So 3 parts of a mile still to go. They've passed the 6 furlong marker, and it is still Red Derrick that leads the way and leads the field left-handed as they exit the back straight. So Red Derrick leads to Hara in second place. Third, Kitsune Power. Now just getting pushed along is Ebendi. They're just ahead of Gastronomy, who's in front of Billy No Mate, still travelling strongly. And at the back of the field is King Scholar, who's now just being angled out by Billy Lochnan and is starting to make a run down the centre of the track. Starting to pick up, just picking them off one by one is King Scholar. Red Derrick has the lead, but it's a diminishing advantage.
I don't know
Hara
if,
now comes alongside.
if you had put
Gastronomy's
10,000 on
into
King
third
Scholar,
place,
if you are happy now.
Kitsune Power. King Scholar
I think it's gonna
is,
win,
coming
but
under increasing pressure. It's ahead of
I
Billy
hit.
No Mate, and at the back of the field, Ebendi off this break has dropped well away. Furlong and a half to go. Hara has picked it up from Red Derrick, who's now been headed. King Scholar is just getting going. He's into the unknown now, though. He's not been over this trip before. Is alongside Gastronomy. He's trying to pick up. Coming again is Kitsune Power, but Hara is away under Tom Eves. King Scholar is not bridging the gap. It's going to be a win for Hara. Sam England and Tom Eves combine within second place. That was King Scholar, who rather plodded on, but couldn't get to the eventual winner, who was Hara. So victory for Hara, who is sitting a little bit closer to the pace than some.
1.2. 1.2, my friend. 1.2. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Unbelievable. You saw it with me, Taylor. 1.2 last race. Fucking second. Now again 1.2. So if you are somebody who came today with pockets full of money, said I'm gonna put the 2,000 on the first race to get 400 easy money, going with my family, have a dinner, you lost 2,000. You say, okay, next horses can't be beaten, they are not gonna fuck us up with twice at the 1.2 shot horses. 10,000 on Billy Lochnan, and you put it, and you lose another 10. Another 10. Just show you how stupid betting and gambling has become. Unfucking believable. Let's see how much money we get for this. 10 euros. They pay. Look at this fucking shit for a swinger. We had a 16-1. 16-1 and the favorite. It pays us 1.3. For 10 euro, they pay us 13 euro. What the fucking ass. Let's go to the race and see what they paid. Look. 14, 2.8 for a place. 5-1 swinger pays 1.3. 1.3. 1.3 fucking asses. Maybe we could have the 3 over there. Look. 517. If you put this favorite and the other horses and you put every combination pay, nothing pays. Fucking asses. Unfucking believable. We have no chance whatsoever. Another 1.5 shot. Another 1.5. In the name of the 4. Kingston Marcius. But it looks well. At least the horse is looking well. Let's see what we can do with it. Fucking asses. This is why people are, you know, attracted to online fucking casinos and shit like that. Ross Chapman, Mendes, 105. There is 100 rated there. McCain horse, 38,000. You want to get this money, please do. The horse is looking well. Who is gonna back him? I am not. The 4. Who is gonna beat him? It's gonna be easy to just go 149 for a swinger. Doesn't care. Racing is really shit today. Unbelievable. You don't have nice races, too many runners, bad racing. I don't know. Bad racing. Why like this one? Ladies Charm, little shown in varied events on flat. Theo Gillard. Why you keep horses like this in training? Is there any money for somebody? Number 1 horse, Broderick. Broderick is from 12 to 1, 3 to 1, second favorite. Sean Quillen. Okay, we're gonna go for a swinger 4-1 because the one is looking very well. It's looking very well, my friend. Swinger 1 and 4. Go 10. Let's go. Anyway, Broderick and Kingston Narcus. Let's see what's gonna happen. Unbelievable odds on. 1.2 shots getting fucked all over the place. Left, right, right, left. Unfucking believable. There is a horse who is being resaddled. I hate it fucking. You know what I'm gonna do? If they're gonna ban me, ban me. I'm gonna show you each time the last 100 yards of the races. Not the total race, then I'm gonna get fine, but like small pieces we can. Let's go. Where we go? Let's go to Sedgefield. Here we go.
We're at the post here at Sedgefield for race 2. Favourite for Rebecca Messengers and Ross Chapman. It's 130 Broderick. That's been well backed. Having had 2 starts in Ireland in bumpers, now makes his hurdling debut in his first run in Britain.
Favorite looks really well. If I was angry enough to put like a 500 on a horse, was he?
Brave Jen. It's then 10 to 1, now 11 to 1, Demillion, and it's 18 to 1 bar these. So not many of those 12 given much consideration as far as the market's concerned. Kingston Narcissus who's had 3 pretty solid efforts so far, and certainly on form is the pick of these. Broderick's interesting. A couple of runs in bumpers, in good bumpers actually. I didn't really finish that close, but makes his hurdling debut in what you think is quite a bit lesser company. And there's money for him, 92 into 130. Jenny Candlish actually won this last year with Sean Quinlan on a horse called Thank You Blue. So there's lots of things to note about Broderick, not least the fact that his strength in the market. They're coming out to the track. We are just a minute past post time here, but I think action is imminent. 10 to 11 Kingston Narcissus, 130 Broderick. They go 4 to 1 Brave Jen. 10 to 1 once again Demillion. That's for Alexandra Dunn, quite a long distance traveller. Adam Wedge is on board. And then 16 to 1 bar these. A little bit of interest in the Donald McCain runner, Supreme George, who showed very little on his debut for the yard in a bumper, but had shown some promising point-to-points prior to that. Supreme George back from 25 into 16 to 1. Looks like they're lining up then. So Kingston Narcissus, the 10 to 11 favourite to win the race, the trainer sponsors. We shall soon see the outcome. We're walking in at Sedgefield for race 2. Running over once again 2 miles and a furlongs, and they're racing. Here's Gareth.
Rebecca Menzies Racing Club today, maiden hurdle, and it is the Rebecca Menzies trained Kingston Narcissus, who's an early leader. Horse in the sheepskin noseband runs along a little freely. Through along the inside is Supreme George. Brave Jen settling down just up in between them, without a bit wider Cage Rattler in the light green silks as they're on the approach to flight at number 1. Over towards the inside is Demi Lion, who races a length and a half in front of Rogue Lion as they lift off for the first time. And all crossing it safely, some indifferent jumps as he went on down the pack, but all safely from A to B, and now uphill and left-handed out of the back straight for the first time. Kingston Narcissus then leading a well-strung out field, a length and a half ahead over Supreme George, in third Brave Jet.
You know, now I'm a little bit sad that I didn't maybe go all in on the favorite. Last 2 races they take the 1.1 shots last. Now is business. Kingston Narcissus as on the lead, making his own luck. Exactly what you want to see when there is a big favorite money horse in the race.
A very awkward looking shape across that second flight of hurdles is at the back with Macho Sun, and another 3 lengths away to Ladies Charm. A good 15 to 20 lengths covering them all as they hop over the hurdle, which will be the last in a circuit, and having a right old stare at it was Ladies Charm, who's pulled up on the landing side. Ladies Charm having swerved around going into that third flight, did jump it safely but was pulled up shortly after. So we're down to 11. Royal Romance, though, just in danger of losing touch with the other 10, who are now making their journey along the roadside. Flight number 4 oncoming. Kingston Narcissus just giving a lead to Supreme George. Brave Jen is back in third. Then Demi Lion in front of Cage Rattler. Rogue Lion is racing next, and then the quietly handled Broderick, who's racing a further 2 lengths or so ahead of Stella Masterpiece. And then comes the last cloud. Macho Sun is a bit wider out on the track as they make the journey going down the side of the race course, and they remain a long way clear of Royal Romance as they came over the first of the 2 hurdles going down the back straight. And another awkward looking jump from Royal Romance, who's now completely tailed off and will be the latest to be pulled up. Craig Nicol looks to be calling it a day on Royal Romance, easing her down at the back. Meanwhile, the others press on towards the third flight from home, and it is Kingston Narcissus, who's been one of the most professional, particularly in terms of jumping to this point, over Supreme George and Brave Jen, who's in the light blue and black colours, and then Cage Rattler around the outside from Demi Lion, Rogue Lion, and then Macho Sun from Broderick, who's waited with as they come up and over the last of the fights going down the back, at which further down the field Stella Masterpiece took a tumble and is out of the race as they now make the journey uphill and left-handed out of the far side. Horse quickly up, and as they make the journey in, it is with 3 furlongs to run. Kingston Narcissus leading by around about a length and a half to Brave Jen, who races in second place. Emma Smith-Chaston is kneeling up following that spill. They're in line for home.
No, they're not gonna show us. Fuckers.
3 furlongs to run. Kingston Narcissus leading by around about a length and a half to Brave Jen, who races in second place. Emma Smith-Chaston is kneeling up following that spill. They're in line for home and galloping down to 2 out. Kingston Narcissus in the noseband with Brave Jen now about to launch an attack on the outside, and there's precious little in it at 2 from home. And now Jack Andrews and Brave Jen are right alongside Kingston Narcissus and Ross Chapman. Chapman getting to work, but Kingston Narcissus is responding well. They've quickly pulled away from Demi Lion and Supreme George. At the final flight of hurdles, Brave Jen towards the near side. On the far side is Kingston Narcissus. They're engaging in a good battle up the run-in. Brave Jen closest to us. The far side, Kingston Narcissus. Still hardly anything between the pair. Brave Jen and Kingston Narcissus. It goes all the way. Brave Jen! Brave Jen from Kingston Narcissus. Very tight for third as well. Broderick, who never really threatened, is involved in a photo with Demi Lion.
Have you just seen that shit? I am happy I didn't go all in on this fucking favorite. 9 wins just on the line. The lady rider Jackie Andrews was much stronger than this guy, Ross Chapman. And Roderick ran on to get third. And we had 2 minutes behind, or a minute behind on this fucking live pictures anyway. That's it. They have gone. Okay, thank you. Look, you're gonna show us that we win €3. Go fuck yourself. I have another 390. They are off at Fairy House. Was there anything fun at Fairy House that we have missed? What the fucking 3 odds on horses already. Ah, here another odds on horse. The Matador. It's fucking unbelievable, guys. Fucking unbelievable. It's like after having such a good weekend on Breeders' Cup, other races, and the bookies still are so greedy. They keep putting odds on horses to get beaten. Unfucking believable. Yeah, I know, Mickey. Chin down the line. How the hell was this even possible? I don't understand. 3 horses, 1.1, 1.2, 1.7. Opening and 1.3, all lost. They run him to lay. I couldn't say it was a lay tail. The horse did the best he could. And of course the Mediator is the one. So you need really, really deep pockets. How much was it? 1.7. So if you had really, really deep pockets, like £1 million to bet odds on, you could get your money back. 1.7 shots, hacks up it, Fairy House. Jumps the last, push, hits while he's 10 lengths up. Doesn't care if the horse gonna get 10 pounds more. At the last, nice jump. Still hitting and pushing like it's going to ride against another horse. Again, hitting just before the line, never stops riding. I think this Mediator was a gambled on horse from the stable. We're gonna go to Warwick in less than 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, my kind of racing, 3 horses. 4 to 1, 1.2. That's exactly what we needed again today. We have a 1.2, guys. Go get your money, sell your house, put it on Rumble, go fuck yourself. How the fuck is it even possible? Maybe because she's a 184th rating horse getting the same weight as a horse who is 115. So the horse has 15 and 20 pounds in hand of these rivals, and he has recent form. So you could argue this one wouldn't lose. Would not lose. But who is gonna get second? Skeltons? Henderson. Henderson is not his form of his life. He's gonna pay shit. If they gave me 1.5, I'm gonna gamble it. I promise you. These ratings, this form. Should we go blindly and have some fun? Warwick. I don't think this horse gonna lose. But to get him first and somebody second in a 3 runners horse. Is he gonna go up? No, he's gonna stay 1.2. I am 100% sure Roderick gets second there. Third. 190. Fourth. Roderick was third. Anyway, let's go back to Warwick. Let's go and see what we can do with these weights, guys. Why? Can you somebody explain to me why this horse has such a weight benefit here? Show the usual level, every reference and every chance £3,000, son of blueberries. Nobody talks why this horse has a 134th rating. 7 years old, it's not like his first handicap or something. And he has the same weight as a 115 horse. Why? The Henderson's horse has been, hooded before the start in a 3 runners race. I don't know why. Why? Why is the guy Quintel, I think is the name. No, it's Rambut. This is ours. Why is this favorite hooded in a 3 runner chase? And now with 2 minutes to go, they take the hood off. Why was this horse hooded? Why was the purpose of this hood? I understand in the, big flat racings like Ascot, things like that, there are 20 horses around you, people are shouting, horses are raving up, that you put a red hood up so the horse relax. But why on Warwick on a Tuesday in a 3 runner chase and you take it off 2 minutes before the off? Just that piece of shit that I saw puts me off backing the horse, because bullshit never flies. Callingworth, no, Sedgwick was it? Yeah, Broderick is dead. How much is our swinger pace? We had the swinger 1.4. 1.5. Another €5 coming to us. Am I getting richer by the day? 1.3 and 1.5 are the game you can love. Warwick anyway. Are we going to cry? Sky Cutter. Skeleton horse. You should argue maybe that skeletons know what the fuck they are doing. And they are doing shit because they put a horse against a 134 rated horse on the same weight. So, no argues there. I think they're gonna go off. Let's go to the racing where we are going today.
Debut today was a winner on soft ground at Carlisle. Last seen, sent off 15-2 for a competitive handicap hurdle at Aintree behind El Jefe that occasion, as the runners are walking in, so won't be long here. Last chance to get your selections on for this race, and they're racing. Let's join them.
The lead with Kintail as they head towards the first of 17. Sky Cutter content to observe from the back, as Rambo T, the one with chasing experience, albeit minimal amount, leads them towards the first. Kintail over in second, gave it more daylight than Sky Cutter, who was far more economical. And a buck and a kick from Kintail. Not sure what exactly happened there. Mr. Bunny Kick in second place has given his first 2 fences plenty of daylight. By contrast, Sky Cutter is a very low way of getting from one side to the other. More economical for sure, as out in the lead Rambo T has a 4-length advantage from Kintail in second place. And they reach fence number 4. Once again, Kintail gave it plenty of daylight, and once again, Sky Cutter not quite enough, as Rambo T put in a short stride there. Kintail tending to sky his fences slightly, and Sky Cutter in third, but they've both taken their first 5 in public fine. Rambo T has, because of the slightly sky jumping of Kintail, been able to pretty cheaply amass a 4-length advantage. Kintail on the run round towards the 6th. Just reduces that slightly, and Sky Cutter held up at the back by Harry Skelton as they make their way up the home straight for the first time. 2 before the winning line, 3 after. Rambo T measures it well. Kintail, and again Sky Cutter, he just needs to get a little bit higher, because the economy of height is a little too Much of an economy at the moment as Rambo T leads them over the next. So Rambo T and his jumpings enabled him to establish a 6-length advantage. Since he reached some fences, he is faster to the other side than the other two, and Kintail 5 lengths back at the moment. 2 from 2 here at Warwick. Kintail, including Division 2 of the novice hurdle on this card 12 months ago, and Sky Cutter just given time to adjust to these larger obstacles. He's last of the 3 as they'll make their way left-handed. And Rambo T under Sean Bowen. Between fences, Kintail's reducing the margin. But again, at the fences, Rambo T is a little swifter, and that was the case there as well as they head towards the second of the ditches. Rambo T coming towards the open ditch is over well. Again, Kintail in second place is safe enough, but giving them plenty of daylight. Sky Cutter last of the 3. So this before the climb up the hill. Rambo T leading by about 3 lengths. Kintail's been able to stay in slightly closer touch over that trio of obstacles, and Sky Cutter, ridden for a turn of foot at the back of the field, has safely negotiated 10 of the 17 fences. So now we have a long run before they leave the ground again. Rambo T breasting the rise with a lead of round about 2 lengths over Kintail and Sky Cutter, who are now edging a little bit closer. They run downhill, they'll swing left-handed, and then 7 fences in the final mile of this Stan Mellor Memorial Beginners Chase. And Rambo T just asked to press on slightly by 2 lengths from Kintail, and still Sky Cutter held on to, travelling strongly as they'll turn into the back straight and race towards 7 from the finish. The turn will be taken first by Rambo T, advantage of 3 lengths over Kintail, and still Sky Cutter travelling strongly, but a good 7 lengths off the lead, as Sean Bowen just tries to re-establish the track position he had about half a mile ago, and has got 5 lengths clear, and the fences are beginning to come up now. So 7 to take. Rambo T over in the lead. Kintail in second. Good lead by Sky Cutter. Now moves to the outside of Kintail. This is the last ditch, 6 from the finish. Rambo T over well. Kintail with Sky Cutter just beginning to warm to the task now, carrying a bit more momentum into the fences as Rambo T got a bit close there, and Sky Cutter and Kintail are within 3 lengths as they head towards the penultimate fence in the back straight. Rambo T from Kintail, and the best jump by Sky Cutter in second place there as Kintail gave it a belt, and Rambo T was searching for a stride. Rambo T over, Sky Cutter into second place, and Kintail back in third. So now the scuttle round the final.
Kintail with Sky Cutter just beginning to warm to the task now, carrying a bit more momentum into the fences as Rambo T got a bit close there, and Sky Cutter and Kintail are within 3 lengths as they head towards the penultimate fence in the back straight. Rambo T from Kintail, and the best jump by Sky Cutter in second place there as Kintail gave it a belt, and Rambo T was searching for a stride. Rambo T over, Sky Cutter into second place, and Kintail back in third. So now the scuttle round the final bend. Rambo T asked for more. Kintail and Sky Cutter are right on the leader's tail as they make the turn in. Rambo T trying to shut off the pursuers, but on the outside both Sky Cutter and Kintail are delivering their challenges now as they approach the second last. Rambo T, Sky Cutter still held on to by Harry Skelton. Kintail back in third. Rambo T over the second last. Now Sky Cutter is asked to try and reduce the deficit. Rambo T for Sean Bowen. Sky Cutter and Harry Skelton. This is the last. On the outside, Sky Cutter lands with some momentum, but Rambo T digging in on the far side still has the lead. Rambo T from Sky Cutter. Bowen and Skelton in full cry, and this way towards the line is going to go to Rambo T. Rambo T holds off Sky Cutter, and on the running they pulled
1.2 shot wins. If you are betting the horse Sky Cutter, and if you are laying Rambo T, you couldn't know without knowing which horse is which, without showing the colors, which one was odds on 1.2 and the other one was 1.3. Rambo T from 2-3 fences up, 4-5 furlongs out, pushed long, kicked, pushed, hit. Sky Cutter came there like he was the 1.2 horse, couldn't lose. The jockey won the race there. These fucking skeletons lost it again. Let's go to red car. Red car. 2.7 favorite. 3.1. Look at this. This is something I sometimes do. 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 2. This one has nothing to show. Joanna Mason. Okay, let's go have a look at the more interesting things. Rambo T. Unbelievable. Red car, huh? Okay. 1 mile 2, soft ground. 2.75, 8 runner horse. Where do you want to go? 9 years old, puts down. 9 years old, well handicapped. You want to bet a 9 years old, bet handicap. Puts down, my friends, is 21 to 1. Still well handicapped. Lovely touch, 88. Archie Young, Johnson is in form. Longer is an asshole, just lost. Deborah's dream is going to come back on a 15 to 1 shot. I don't think so. Richard Fay, one of the best trainers, but silent trainers out there. Have a secret is the favorite. Morris Pasalam, okay. Jason Hart, up. So let's see what is what. I like the looks of the favorite. All right, 4 years old looks there. Then the next best horse is the 3, who has no money for him. The 5, Liberty Coach, who has no money for him. Bust a Move was the other one, gambled on horse. Joanna Mason, good to firm, 8 runs good and knocked about. Expected to be a bang there with condition in his favor. So he likes the soft. Last time he needed 3 runs to win. The handicapper was, the weights are correctly done here. If you look at the ratings and the weights, they are correctly done. I like the 3 and the 7. So we're gonna go 7-3 rule. You know the 7-3 rule, guys? I'm gonna teach you. You go for the win. You choose 2 horses. One of them you put 3, and the other one you put 7. Have they given me my money already? Yeah, 74. All right, red car. 7-3 run. So if the favorite wins, we get 7, we have 14, 15, and the other wins also 15. So we're gonna go anyway. So we have this 3 horse and the 7. Both of them same amount paying out, so who cares? 7-3. We're gonna do lots of 7-3. Anybody has given me any tips? No. Hello, Mr. Alfie. How are you? We had such a bad 2 weeks that we are still shaking. Okay, let's go to the commentary here. Red car. Red car.
Is just racing in company with Liberty Coach. The rail is held by Deborah's Dream. That's the first 3. In behind, Poet's Dawn with the yellow sleeves and hoops, racing alongside Lightning Company. Then comes the slow-starting Buster Move, who's moved up on the inside of Real Terms and is relegated to the back of the field. Loyal Touch. So as they continue on down the back straight and settling down, Liberty Coach and Jason Hart leads the way. Rather tugging away in front is just running freely. Has got the lead though, but rather under sufferance, leads under Jason Hart. In second place, Deborah's Dream and Billy Lochnan on the inside of Have Secret Billy Garrity. in the share of second place. Sharing fourth at this stage is Lightning Company and Luke Morris, just ahead of Poets Dawn and James Sullivan, 3 lengths back to Buster Move and Joe Mason, and the other 2 runners, Real Term Sam James and Royal Trutch and Archie Young, are off the pace as this leader is tearing on down up the home straights with a good 3.5 furlongs left to race. So Liberty Coach still leads the way. He's been in good form of late, a couple of wins in a second, and once again finds himself in front. Leads the way to Deborah's Dream, then Have Secret in front of Lightning Company. Picking up is Poets Dawn, trying to...
The rear of the field. They're about to go into the far turn, and it's Liberty Coach and Jason Hart. 2 lengths to the good over Deborah's Dream in the pink and dark blue colours on the inside of Have Secret in the blue and red. There's another 2 back in fourth for Lightning Company, Poets Dawn, a neck away 5. 2 lengths away 6 is Buster Move, and they're being tracked through by Real Terms, and 3 or 4 down Loyal Touch. And this field fairly well strung out as they embark upon the final half mile, and it is Liberty Coach who's moved along at a good rate of knots, who leads by 2. Deborah's Dream in second place, being followed by Have Secret squeezed along. Poets Dawn 3 off the rail away to the left, then Lightning Company in 5th place, about 4 off this leader. Buster Move, Real Term shaken along. Loyal Touch has got a lot to do, and Liberty Coach is swinging on down towards the final 2 furlongs. Deborah's Dream trying to press on the outside with Poets Dawn towards the middle. Have Secret's white face under pressure. Lightning Company with a noseband, and then Buster Move, and they're away from Real Terms, and they still have not got to Liberty Coach, who brings them down to the final furlong. A length in front of, in second place, Deborah's Dream. Now Have Secret hitting full stride on the outside. Liberty Coach, Have Secret, Deborah's Dream. It's a Quinn Hart double on the day. Liberty Coach makes it 3 from his last 4.
If you go and rewatch the race, Jason Hart did a marvelous fucking job on this horse. Beautiful job. He gave him a breather with 2 furlongs to go, just long enough so the horse could pick up again for him. Beautiful ride. I lost, but I cannot moan. Liberty Coach, 3 years old, Jason Hart. He gave the horse a pitch of a ride. Just came there up, when 2 furlongs go, take a little bit of a breather, like for 50 yards, otherwise pushing, then he goes up again, and beautiful ride. When it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Anybody? Hello, sir. So, today we had 2 bets, 2 swingers, both of them bushed 1.3, 1.5. I am still waiting for some tips here, guys. Yeah. Still waiting for some tips, but we are going to go to Sedgefield. And we are going to pick up the pace here, because this is a kind of race I like. 4 runners. We have Sam Coulthard riding for his father or mother, I don't know. He's the biggest favorite. Captain comes there as well. Coulthard's horse is better in soft. Blue Plan has shown shit. Lady Copera is nothing there. So this between the 1 and the 2. Between the 1 and the 2. The odds sets even money and 1.4. You see what the fuck they do? They don't give you any chance to back both horses somehow. You must be a loser at the end of the day. Looking at the head of the horses, the 1 is looking better. Very useful handicap on flat. How useful was he on flat? How useful was he? Let me see. He was such a useful that he won at 2022 Newmarket 10K. Was he an Arab horse? No. Alright. 10K, 8K, 12K, good to firm. 4K, Chelmsford, Point of Rack, 3K, Then he lost the plot, never won again. Then he come in Yarmouth, Holly Dole makes him win 5k, 4k. So he's getting back. Captain already won on him. Which one you want to back? Which one you want to back? Do you want to go for Family Matters, Coulthard, or you want to go with the captain? 6 years old, same amount of weights. Any difference as the horse of captain has all the experience in the world. Little bit of a head carriage up. I do not know. I do not know. Can you please? I am looking for my notes. I have found them. Let's see. Captain's only right that it is birthday, so can he pull this one? Mr. Taylor, sir, I am actually thinking he can. I'll hold number 2 is looking well as well. I am thinking he could. He could, especially with the ground in his favor, and the pace tell us that he's gonna take. You know, we're gonna take a chance with this captain. Taylor, man, just for you because I wanna play the music. Play the music. Sedgefield side to win 1.5, 1.8. 2 odds on fucking horses in same game. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, let's go 40. 400, no. This side is so, you know, into me that I put big money that I put 40. Look, I put 40. It was already to 200. Look, I put 50. I don't know. Oh, I almost put bet it. Good thing I didn't have enough money. I almost put bet on. Anyway, go fuck yourself. One. How much we added? 40 euros on the one. I think he's gonna take the lead, and because of the horse experience, he's gonna fuck Coulthard in the butt. Bottom is gonna be okay, guys. But we just saw. This is gonna get really stupid for me. That these fuckers. We just saw the pace told us that Charging Thunder is gonna go for the lead, and Will Not is a hold up horse. And now the way they are putting themselves ready, it looks like Will Not gonna make the running. Oh fuck it. Anyway, 40 on Charging Thunder. Is he gonna fuck us on his birthday? I think his only chance is gonna get late. Only chance is gonna somebody on his birthday is this, you know, staying behind the horse who was hold on before. Anyway,
Let's join them.
British Racing Novices Hurdle, and Will Not straight into the lead and shows a couple of lengths ahead of Charging Thunder on the approach to flight at number 1. Will Not quickly across it, faster in fact than Charging Thunder, who lost a length or so on his main market rival. And they already are some 7 or 8 lengths in front of Blue Plan, the winner of the Best Turned Out award beforehand, and Laddie Cooper Mere. Down the back straight they go, and on now towards hurdle number 2. Will Not led at Charging Thunder, Laddie Cooper Mere and Blue Plan. So right across from us over on the far side of the course, race favourite Will Not. The red colours leading here under Sam Coulthard, this Hexham bumper winner, who also scored here over Timber last time out. That was just 16 days ago. From Charging Thunder, Harry Cobden champion jockey in the purple and orange coloured jacket, celebrates his birthday today, and he's come all the way to Sedgefield for this ride. James Owen is only runner on the card. Jumping that in second, Charging Thunder was more fluent than Laddie Coopermere in the blue jacket, who's just up in behind Blue Plan. As they now make this left-handed run at the highest point of the course, they're about to descend back on into the home straight for the first time. The two favourites leading the two outsiders. Will not, in an attempt to lead all the way, it would appear here. Leading the slightly older horse, Charging Thunder, in second place. Charging Thunder, who was a 7 times winner on the flat, scored at Fakenham in quite an eventful contest 18 days ago. 1 from 1 over hurdles so far, Charging Thunder. And then Laddie Coopermere, having her first start over hurdles today, jumping that in a disputed third place with Blue Plan in the colours of the late John Wade. Very familiar maroon and white over towards the inside. Up past us they come. Now for another circuit of Sedgefield. Will not, Charging Thunder. And the other two side by side, Laddie Coopermere wider of Blue Plan. Through halfway. Will not. Jumped over this flight really quickly on the previous circuit. Just nudged the top of it that time round, but still maintains a 2-length advantage over Charging Thunder, with Blue Plan bumped along briefly out towards the back along the inside of Laddie Coopermere. All still travelling all right though as they head towards flight number 7. The race yet to really unfold. Good jump there from the horse in front, Will Not, and a little look behind there from Sam Coulthard on Will Not. You will see Harry Cobden and Charging Thunder a couple of lengths adrift still, with back in behind them Laddie Coopermere, who's now in front of Blue Plan a little more considerably as they make the approach to the final flight of hurdles going down the back, which will be 3 out. Will Not, who's led for every step of it so far. Charging Thunder now just angling a little wider, trying to come closer, and Laddie Coopermere is coming closer, just a length or so behind Charging Thunder now in third, as Will Not skips over the last flight going down the back, and has got Charging Thunder in a spot of bother now. Charging Thunder again not quite as good as Will Not. Will Not, who's the smaller horse of the two, and he's coping really well around these tight turns, railing like a greyhound here. From in second position, Charging Thunder is just struggling to pick him up at the moment. Another glance behind there from Coulthard on Will Not, who at this stage appears to be in control. There are still 2 more flights to jump, just over a quarter of a mile to travel, and it is Will Not.
You're gonna see something if you haven't seen the race or followed. Just fucking piece of shit. Coulthard is such an ass. And they're not gonna show it, you fuckers. They're not gonna show it. Will Not fell with the horse racing.
And Blue Plan crosses the line in third. Let's
Look.
hope that both Will Not and Sam Coulthard will be okay.
He fell. He fell while there was no race for him. Anyway, we won that one, but we are not gonna shout happy, happy, happy. Unbelievable, and they didn't let us see the video neither. This is my country for you. Belgium is such a shit country you can't imagine. Government, people, only thing about money, they don't give you any good services whatsoever. Betting, gaming commission. But anyway, Will Not had the race well in, and he fall. Charging Thunder wins. Fucking believable. Fairy House. Another odds on. We had odds on in every race. Even when the favorite odds on failed, we had the odds on winner. What's up, darling? What's up, darling? I think he's on the lead. 134. You're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. If we were betting here, we couldn't bet anything against the favorite. Nothing. But Ireland, you know. Anyway, what a shitty day. What a fucking shitty day. Horses falling, 1.2 shots getting turned over. You can't make this shit up. This is why we love racing, I guess. Because you can make this shit up. Yeah, lucky or just a bad rider. Coulthard is just such a shit rider, you can't imagine. The guy needs another 10 years becomes a good jockey. Be one, but you know, what you're gonna say, hey, haha, happy horse fell. Fuck them all. I hear in Ireland the favorite was on the lead 2-3 lengths up, and now he's joined by Barry Lyndon. In the last race, you know, I was talking when maybe Captain did a good thing staying so just on the tail of the odds-on rival, and his horse wasn't pulling. But then it was a matter of when Coulthard's horse gonna push, if he could go the pace, and he couldn't. Then he fell. People is in running, I guess, how many people take 1.2, 1.15, 1.3 in running on that horse? Just to say what the fuck. Anyway, in Ireland, like always, they are fighting for each inch. What's up, darling, is still, he was headed twice. He came there, he's still pushing in the first place, going well enough. There is a horse in the name of Any Road. 188 days, didn't run, fucking shit, rating shit, form to show, comes from inside, hands and heels, takes up the lead. The favorite is trying to get back, no show there, whoopa, beautiful jump on the last, and he wins, hands favorite second. He wins from the 1.7 odds-on shot again with 10 lengths to spare. Any Road at 10-1 exchanges. Comes there, hands and heels, wins with 10 lengths. This is racing for us today. If you are betting today, the logical things and, you know, the form and things like that, you've been fucked so well. Let's go to Warwick. Warwick! What do we have here? We have here 9 runners race. And Hurdle Handicap 2-miler, class fucking 5. The Pipes horse Koleski, no love for that. The horse who puts a little bit in my eyes, the 9, but no love there neither. The 6 is definite dream. Brandon Powell, my favorite jockey, is an 8-1 shot. What is, I think, is a wrong bet. And then we have a 4 years old from Tom Cannon, who is a 6-2 punch shot. 4 years old, 6 years old, the weight, they are weighted so heavy. 97 rated horse has to carry 11.9. So, James Best, Brian Carver, Skelton is there again. But I am thinking of the 3 and 4. I am thinking 3 or 4. 3 and 4, guys. Definite Dream has had many chances, still looking for. Has been any money behind him in the last races. 4 to 1, 11 to 25 to 50. Wide today, he comes down in distance. Brandon Powell was here, Brandon Powell was there. So he keeps the right. He keeps the right, and the best trainer here is Alan King. Royal Dizzy. Third favorite. So is Tiger. Is Tiger. Is this Street Fighters at Plumpton. So when he won at Plumpton, he was 83. He struggled many times at this odds. I'm gonna do it. But the 7-3 rules goes 7 for the 4 years old. So 7 on the 4, 3 on the 3. This is the way we're gonna bet. Let's go, my friend. 1.9. You go fuck yourself. Warwick to win. So the 4 was going to be 7 and 3 here. All right. 400 we were up. So we started with 360, I guess. We already are 40 or 50 up. And we are going to Warwick. And the horses we backed, they were the 3 and the 4. Because this race is so fucking open, you can't. And if you want to back a horse who ran just twice in 2002, and then it was stopped, and then 5th, on this odds, please go. But not with my money, and hopefully not with your money. Do not back stupid horses. But all day we have these stupid horses races, ratings and shit like this. We backed the 3 and the 4. We want the 4 to win. 3 gonna give us double of money. 7-3 rule. My rule. I don't think this rule exists anywhere else. 7-3. The Warwick. 20 seconds to off. I still don't want to know why this horse is favorite. Why? Yontak Cheval. 251 days didn't run. Stopped 5th last time. I am sure it's a very big gamble. Look. Yoo-hoo! He comes from 16 to 1 to 2.5. 26.5. Listen, this is gonna put the, icing on the cake. If all day 1.2 shots are losing, all day long are losing, falling, shit after shit after shit, then they decide to back a 16 1-to-1 shot to 3.2. It was 2.5 on my side, and they are off. The fourth trainer El Tiger. Yeah, we're gonna see, but we are on 3 and 4. El Tiger maybe second favorite. We're gonna see anyway. Okay, Taylor. If you are on El Tiger, we're gonna shot on El Tiger too, but you have to put if you are on it or not. Where we go now? We go to Warwick. We go to Warwick. This fucking... Why they give racing in Belgium if we can't provide anything?
Joe's Rainbow it is who has the advantage, leading by just over a length from Khaleesi in second. In third is Pacific, with Royal D-Side, who's been moved towards the centre of the racecourse. Easy Tiger is also out wide in the yellow sleeves. Closer to the running rail is Definite Dream as they prepare to take flight number 3, with Red Windsor jumping out to the right. Yontak Cheval just given a slight hurry up there at the back of the pack, and On a Roll is also towards the rear. So they'll turn left-handed and begin the climb uphill, long run between flights 3 and 4. Joe's Rainbow under Harry Skelton has the lead from in second place. On the outside, Easy Tiger of Royal Deeside. Towards the inner is Khaleesi within fifth place. Pacific. Then in sixth, Definite Dream. Iontak Cheval's on the outside of Red Windsor and 2 lengths back to On a Roll. So they climb the hill. And out in the lead, a narrow advantage for Joe's Rainbow as they begin the descent towards the back straight. Royal Deeside and Easy Tiger are just about alongside now to make a wave of 3, with Khaleesi in fourth place and Pacific in fifth. Definite Dream from Red Windsor, Iontak Cheval still out wide towards the tail in the grey and red colours, and On a Roll is right at the back with the field covered by round about 7 to 8 lengths as they turn into the back straight. Joe's Rainbow on the inside of Easy Tiger as they head towards the 3 down the back, with Royal Deeside in third and Khaleesi in fourth. Pacific is in fifth place, Iontak Cheval on the outside of Definite Dream, then Red Windsor, and at the back of the pack is On a Roll. Red Windsor just being ridden along now as they reach flight number 4. Taking it in the lead, Joe's Rainbow. Royal Deeside jumps up on the inside of Easy Tiger, and they're the first 3. Khaleesi from Definite Dream, working harder now to hold the spot, is Pacific. At the back, Red Windsor is also under pressure. On a Roll and Iontak Cheval are in 6th and 7th places, as Royal Deeside on the outside of Joe's Rainbow take that next flight of hurdles. Easy Tiger completes the leading trio. Khaleesi still travels on their heels in the white cheek pieces. Then Pacific. Iontak Cheval's had to work hard to get into a challenging position. Out wider of Definite Dream, then On a Roll and Red Windsor. Royal Deeside and Easy Tiger have moved on narrowly from Joe's Rainbow, who's just hanging slightly and has lost position swiftly. Definite Dream, then towards the centre is Khaleesi. Still there on the rails is Joe's Rainbow, now more organised in fifth place as they make the bend with Pacific. Iontak Cheval's effort was pretty short-lived as they spin for home. Easy Tiger on the outside for Brian Carver, on the outer of Royal Deeside and Tom Cannon. They're 2 lengths clear of Definite Dream under Brendan Powell, then Khaleesi, and this quartet just ahead of Joe's Rainbow as they move towards the second last. Easy Tiger, yellow sleeves in the centre from Royal Deeside and Definite Dream. This trio are clear as they head down towards the last. Easy Tiger, ears prick from Royal Deeside, a length and a half between them, and Royal Deeside blunders at the last. Definite Dream moves through to chase Easy Tiger, who has the lead by 2 lengths. Definite Dream continues to stay on, but Easy Tiger, 100 yards to last, has too big a lead, and Easy Tiger for Brian Carver and Alex Hales beats in the second Definite Dream. Royal Deeside, Iontak Cheval, belated late progress into fourth, and Pacific.
What do you know? What do you know? The Lambert not the Lambert wasn't the gamble wasn't landed. Did not landed. Mr. Taylor gave us Easy Tiger. He won. I give you the 3 and the 4, second and third. We could go for the TriCast with 3 horses everywhere. Look, 3 and 4. And Taylor put the 7 in the chat. We have nothing to show for it. Iontak Cheval. Not in the races today. Money burned. Fingers burned. Happy to see you don't fucking pull shit like that on the race course. We were second and third. Fuck it. You're gonna see. Hindsight is a beautiful bitch. You know, after the race, I could say I had to play the swinger with the 3 and the 4. It's gonna pay me 4 to 1. Anyway, Taylor, you are right, my friend. Easy Tiger 1. Let's go to red car. But I don't know if you have backed it. If you have backed it, we could shout for you. We could put this in a selection. Don't, you know, put it as tip or put it as a backed. Ballisto, last time 7, 3 points up. Evans already won. It's a German horse in a soft ground flat. I like. So Ballisto is going to become our 7th race. And we're going to go with Jason Hart, White Umbrella. So Ballisto is going to be €7 bet. And White Umbrella with Jason Hart is going to be the 3. Let's go. Okay, let's go to red car. 390 could be must have the last race as well, in my view, to win, my friend. Ballisto and then White Umbrella. Ballisto gonna get us 7. And then White Umbrella gonna take us to 3. Already done. So Ballista or White Umbrella. Any guys has any other tip, you welcome, but don't forget to tell me if it was a tip or is it something you bet. If something you bet, we're gonna try to follow you on the bet, but you have to be sooner than that. It's just a tip. Tips, you know, there is so many tips. Tips on my finger, tips on my... It's good to know. We can look, but you have to put it faster. Anyway, my friends, we are a small betting. I fucking closed the sites. If I could put you my betting history on top, you're gonna see unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Maybe I can go one side and show you what. We are how many minutes behind? I think we have 20 seconds delay on YouTube, and the video, if it opens, is another 1 minute delay. But so 2 tips: Ballisto, German horse. The odds are we're gonna see. We will see. Ballisto. Yeah, easy tiger. I am wondering how much does the Tricas pays in the other race. Let's see. Warwick, look. Easy tiger, and I was backing the 3 and the 4. Tricas 148, 150 almost. 150, my friend. If we take 3 horses and we put them all together in a Tricast. You know, every position pass was 7 3 4 4 3 7 3 7 4 4 7 3 3 7. So it's gonna pay us like 9 combination. So for 10 euros, 90 euros, 1,480. Hindsight is a bitch. But anyway, we're gonna go back to red car. Ballisto. I don't understand why there is no love for Ballisto. 5-1 at exchanges. Money horse, there is no. I think there is just not enough money in this race that everything is bigger odds than it should. Look. Everything. Everywhere. I think the people have lost so much money they can't even back anything anymore. I think they're gonna go off almost. Yes, let's go to the commentary. Let's go to the commentary here.
As the runners load up Bellcito 11-4, Canaria Queen 4-1, 6-1, Thornby Pearl. We're set. Gates back, they're racing. This is the red car supports RBL Poppy Appeal Handicap. 6 furlongs is the distance, and a slow start from Tagar out of stall number 10. As once again they're racing on the inside here. Bellcito up with the pace. Just alongside Edel Yar, Thornby Pearl is more towards the centre of the track with his big white face, racing in front of Blue Jay Way and John Kirkup. Canaria Queen in the red colours is right in the centre of the pack. Towards her outside is Glendown, just racing in front of Stormy Pearl. Then comes White Umbrella, and Tagar still at the back of the field. Thornby Pearl has come through,
and Glendown through
half length to Bellcito.
Okay, let's watch it here.
Also up there as well is Aldayar in the red and white, and just behind them Blue Jay Way, followed by Canaria Queen, blue headgear of John Kirkup racing towards the far rail. Further back is Stormy Pearl, White Umbrella, and the nose-banded Tagar is the back marker as Thornaby Pearl brings the field down to the halfway stage with a lead of half a length to Bellcito, the beige jacket, and Aldayar on the right. Glendown on the left in the yellow and white trying to just pick up a little bit now, followed by Canaria Canary Queen in behind them with Blue Jay Way. White Umbrella's looking for a way through, trying to thread a passage from Stormy Pearl. Tagar further back, and John Kirkup switching to the far side. It's Balsito trying to get to Thornaby Pearl inside the furlong. White Umbrella in the clear. Tagar down the outside. Canary Queen in behind them. Thornaby Pearl being collared by Balsito, and Tagar right over the top. Balsito and Tagar going on, and Tagar got up to win and beat.
Absolute outsider comes and fight us. Tagar. This was the history of my week of betting. Absolute shitty horse comes and wins. Newcastle. We have 1 minute. 400 race. 2 mile. Bring back memories. They're gonna fuck each other up on the front. I think this Get Shirt is the race gonna be set up for it. Okay, let's go Get Shirt. I'm not gonna even talk about it. What the fuck? What the fuck was this? 33 to 1. I think the race gonna be set up. Play spot. It's gonna be set up for it. Gonna go 40 again. Look, 402, you fuck. Okay, 40. 40 pounds or euros on Get Shirty. 8 years old. Normally I don't back it like this, but and top weight as well. But I think they gonna go off fast, take each other on, and Get Shirty gonna collect the damage. Okay, guys. Have we gone? We became favorite now. What the fuck? We put 40. There is so much not money in this fucking shit races. You put a little bit of money, you become favorite. Okay, let's go. Newcastle.
Towards the outer Wiki Wheels is a narrow leader to bring back memories on the fence as they head up towards us for the first time. Couple of lengths to Knight Templar, who settled in third position, and Get Shirty's content to get a lead from the other three at the back of the four-runner field. So past as they go with a circuit left to travel, bring back memories. The black jacket with the red cross belts, the black and white hoop sleeves to the inside, shows the way by 3 parts of a length to Wiki Wheels in the black with yellow sleeves, red epaulets racing second, and the white with the green cross belts of Knight Templar sitting third, and a length back to Get Shirty in the 2 shades of blue at the back of the four-runner field. Turning left-handed to race away from the enclosures, heading down the side of the track and approaching the 1.5 mile point. And it's Bring Back Memories who continues to show the way. 4 wins from 14 runs so far this year. Bring Back Memories in front by 3 parts of a length to Wiki Wiki Wheels. It's actually 18 runs since his last win. He's racing second. Right behind them, Knight Templar looking for a 4th consecutive win. He's racing in third and gets Shirty at the back of the field. He's had 21 runs since his last win in 2022. Up towards the top end of the track they go, then about to swing left-handed to go inside the final 10 furlongs. And it's Bring Back Memories and Andrew Mullen who just controls a steady pace by a couple of lengths to Wiki Wiki Wheels and Machine Or steering wide of Knight Templar and Rob Hornby on the fence. And a couple of lengths to get Shirty at the back.
Why are they running over 3,270 meters if they want to crawl 2,800 meters? Why the hell? They are just walking like they are going to the start. This is such a bullshit, and my horse is last.
Still leads by just over a length to Wiki Wiki Wheels, the mare racing in second position, 1.5 lengths to Knight Templar racing in third, and a similar margin to get Shirty at the back. So they're evenly spaced as they race down the far side of the track. Back inside the final 7 furlongs they go. Bring Back Memories just extending his lead a little bit. He probably leads by 2.5 now.
They are racing now.
Wiki Wiki Wheels in second. Knight Templar to the inside and get Shirty still at the back of the 4 on a field. Just gradually winding up the tempo a little bit, Andrew Mullen on Bring Back Memories as they head back inside the final 6 furlongs. Bring Back Memories by 1.5 lengths to Wiki Wiki Wheels racing second. 3 parts back, Knight Templar the inside and get Shirty still at the back of the 4 on the
Just
field.
saw, guys,
So they're reaching the end of the
odds
back
changed
stretch.
while they were off
Left-handed swing,
like
which carries them
2-3
back
minutes.
towards home. Got about 4.5 furlongs to go from here, and still no real marked increase in the tempo. They'll be sprinting shortly. Bring Back Memories in front to Wiki Wiki Wheels racing second. Right behind them in the pocket behind the pace is Knight Templar, and at the back get Shirty. Off the turn they come, levelling up for the judge. They've got about 3.5 furlongs to go from here, and Bring Back Memories just pressing the accelerator button. Get Shirty is starting to move towards the near side. Between horses, Wiki Wiki Wheels, and over on the far side is Knight Templar. Down the straight they come, then back inside the final 2.5. Near side get Shirty, far side Knight Templar.
Come on, Shirty.
Wiki Wiki Wheels is still right there.
21 races, not.
They're back towards the final furlong and a half. Get Shirty and Knight Templar settle down to fight it out. Get Shirty by a neck over on the far side. Knight Templar scrapping away. Wiki Wiki Wheels is back in third. Inside the final half furlong they come. Get Shirty being ridden out. Wiki Wiki Wheels trying hard to close on the far side, but up front Get Shirty will land the spoils for David O'Mara, and David Nolan back in second was Wiki Wiki Wheels, followed through by Knight Templar and Bring Back Memories.
Boom.
Newcastle 240.
Exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. The horse came there, they fight it out, but they didn't go breakneck pace. Anyway, they lost. Here we're gonna go with the 5 and 3. 5 and 3, just to have some fun. Alright, 5 and 3. What a nice win there. They changed the odds while it was running at 2.2, so it's gonna pay us 88. And here at the 5 and the 3. I didn't show us the video neither, fucking assholes. So 1 winner down. How many winners we had today? 2. And twice we said don't back the 1.2 shot. And we had a couple of seconds and thirds as well. So, you know, you could moon, but you are not going. And they are gone at Sedgefield. And we had at Sedgefield the numbers 5 and the 3. Final leader Burrows Hall. Let's see what's gonna be there. What's gonna be? Okay, let's go.
As they head off into the back for the first time, West 4 Horse, and towards the inside presenting Pete, and early on Imperial Rule is the back marker.
They
The
don't
leader
give
rather
English
snatched
here.
at the second fence, really plunged
No.
at it there, Burrows Hall, but got away with it. Lead, though, reduced to just a neck or so by Sunjoy as they now come to the Paxton's Open ditch. And they're all over safely with backing behind the
I don't even know why I backed them. It was like
pale blue
gambling for
jacket
gambling.
in the dark green to the inside, presenting Pete. In the noseband out wide are Queersome, and on the left of frame Final Edgar. And Imperial Rule is the back marker as they step over the third fence going down the back, and Sunjoy getting an early reminder. Jumping over the first few fences, not all that fluent at times, Sunjoy, a little bit better there. Gave it plenty of air and is now back up alongside Burrows Hall as they head towards the end of the back straight for the first time, an uphill climb. And left-handed now with Burrows Hall by around about 3/4 of a length over Sunjoy in second. 2.5 away in third is West Warhorse, and then racing fourth, presenting Pete. Queersome a little deeper. And then 2 lengths away to Imperial Rule and Final Edgar, who are the last couple. Into the home straight they race on the opening occasion. 2 plain fences down this part of the track. Burrows Hall on the right, and on the left with the white-faced Sunjoy.
Is this
Over that together.
absolute outsider gonna make up?
Safely, perhaps a small coming together in rear between Imperial Rule and Final Edgar through the air, but no great harm done as they are now on the descent towards what will be the last after another circuit of the track. Burrows Hall to the inside of Sunjoy.
Final Edgar, you know, I backed him just because I saw the form,
As they take this one.
but never back a horse who was just pulled up.
3 lengths adrift.
You don't know why.
He's just nudging away ever so slightly at halfway, with on the outside Final Edgar and Imperial Rule, the back marker of a tightly grouped field of 7, covered only by 5 lengths as they went through their point of departure and on now towards the fence along the roadside, which will be taken as number 8 of 14.
Number
Burrows
1 horse
Hall
was ridden.
and Sunjoy have always been the leading pair.
Some.
Followed across it in third by
So
West
the
Warhorse,
second
presenting
favorite
Pete on
already.
the inside of Queersome, who was just bumped along on the landing side, and Final Edgar
And
deeper
again.
out. Last of all is Imperial Rule as they now head
And
down the
hit.
back straight. 4 fences in a line coming up along this section, and more fluent at that fence on this occasion was Burrows Hall. Queersome's not really having a great cut at his fences, and has now dropped right back towards the tail of the field as they go down towards an open ditch. Burrows Hall, a little bit awkward at it, also untidy was West Warhorse. Sunjoy and Burrows Hall are the leading 2. In front
Final
of presenting
Edgar is
Pete,
coming
West
into it, but
Warhorse. Final Edgar on the
I think he
left-hand side in the yellow-coloured jacket.
give
Queersome
the
and
horse too
Imperial
much to
Rule
do.
are at the back
Look.
as they came over another, and they have from here around about just over half a mile of the journey left. 3 more fences left to jump, and this is the last over in the back. Burrows Hall and Sunjoy still with not a great deal to choose between them, with on the outside West Warhorse looking quite menacing, and then to the outside Final Edgar presenting Pete under Sean Quinlan down along the rails. That one tracked a further 2 lengths away by Imperial Rule, and Queersome, who's been struggling for a while, is a further 5 lengths adrift as they're making the run across the highest point of the track and now beginning the descent back towards home. They've got 2 more plain fences left to get across up the home run. Sunjoy and Burrows Hall are still the leading 2. In front
Burrows
of
Hall is
presenting
dead.
Pete and West Warhorse are about to be played.
Sunjoy.
As they go down
Pull
towards
up
the second
fifth.
last. And it was over and in front Sunjoy, got past Burrows Hall, but down the outside West Warhorse is now emerging as a challenger, presenting Pete called upon for more, and Imperial Rule down the wide outside is staying on. Down they head towards the final flight, Burrows Hall trying to get back at Sunjoy. They've always
Final
been
flight.
the leading pair, with Imperial Rule still edging nearer to them, wider still, and then presenting Pete and West Warhorse, whose effort was short-lived. They're at the final fence. Imperial Rule has gone alongside Sunjoy, and Imperial Rule is roared home by the crowd as he takes over.
Ross Chapman.
And it's going to be a winner in the colours of the late John Wade as Imperial Rule scores for Ross Chapman and Becky Menzies, beating into second position Sunjoy, and then in third Burrows Hall, and they were a few lengths in front of presenting Pete.
Sedgefield 245, first number 7 in.
We were third and we chose the wrong outsider. Anyway, let's go. One and only. The horse one and only 11 to 1. They already gone at Ferry House. So Fairy House, they are gone. We are not going to put the commentary because why? Why should we? Anyway. Yeah, you know, I still have a little bit work to do with my VIPs as well. So have to explain to send. You know, this is when you have VIPs who depend on you to lose. I'm sorry, VIP. Okay, what's happening there? Fairy House still running. Fairy House. Where are we here? Ah, we have here a tip. And we can use this tip. 344 is already gone. Glass put it back. Yeah? Thank you. What is the Taylor had said? 344. Ah, it's another hour, excuse me. I'm in Belgium time. In the red car, you have backed Glastonbury. We're gonna back it with you. 100% Taylor. 100%. Don't worry, my friend, you are not alone in this game. We suffer together, Taylor. But first thing first. We are here in Fairy House. There is some orange Spanish John coming there. Spanish John, gambled horse, because this form doesn't show anything to be, but it's not the winner. I think the winner is going to be Tom's Call. Yeah. Tom's Call. Another bitchy horse who can't be backed. 5 years. This is why we don't look at the, or even listen to Irish racing these days. Yeah, I guessed it right. The 11. Tom's Hall. Look, 1 star, so it was gambled on. 13 of 14 and a handicap of Waxworth. 20 to 1. And comes here. Runs at 11 on some fuckers. Who cares? Anyway, Warwick, 8 runners. God's Own Getaway. Skeleton tongue tie first time. Is this gonna work? A Spanish Moon, French runner Ben Jones, 6 years old. On the ratings you can do shit. On the weights you can do shit neither. Northern Bound, is there money for him? No. John Joe Neal coming there after having a bad days every day. Fresh runner. I am Ravenous. So favorite is drifted to third, and there is Macwood. So actually we have to do 2 and 7. So 2 and 7, guys. Tell you why. The 2 because John Joe Neal's runner is running fresh, Campbell Dawn, they need a win, and the favorite has been drafted, not enough in my view. So we're gonna go I am Ravenous 3 and Yesterday 7. I am Ravenous. I am Ravenous 3. Warwick. I am Ravenous 3 and which one was it? Yeah, I am Ravenous. Where is it? Ah, here. So this was 7. This was 3. We are 408 after this bet. Ravenous 3 for John Joe Neal. Yes, day is the 7 euros horse. So the more we put more of our confidence in Yes Day. Yes Day goes for £7 or euros. And I am a Ravenous, James Ben Powling. The weights is almost same, but actually we bet the top weight there yesterday. 3 kilo, 2 kilo difference between all of them. We're gonna see. But we are waiting for the red car, 444. We have another almost an hour to go. John Joe Neal's horse looks fresh, well, happy, pulling. If he can saddle him somewhere in front, we will be so happy. They're gonna come down with this out there. Nobody backing anything today. Just Mr. Taylor is backing at the red car. Glastonbury. We're gonna back him as well. All is £3, don't worry. So this November month is such a fucking month also. Everything is grey, cold. Warwick.
Take without mishap, and they're quickly on to number 2, which is the first of the ditches.
7
I'm Ravenous over in the lead from Bagheera Ginge, all over safely. Imakwood landed a little bit on all fours, just rousted along for a stride or two after the second. Third is looming, and I'm Ravenous leads over it by 2 lengths from Bagheera Ginge. In third place is Charles Ritz ahead of Northern Bound and Man Insane, and Yes Day on the inside of God's Own Getaway as they reach the 4th. And Imakwood is the one that's just a little bit behind the others by round about 2 lengths as they reach the 5th. I'm Ravenous, particularly good leap there. And again, they are all over. So they've all safely negotiated the first 5 of 17 fences, and they're on the turn for home for the first time. I'm Ravenous leading by 2 lengths from Bakira Ginge. In third place is Charles Ritz. Northern Bound, yellow sleeves, white cheek pieces. Man Insane in the darker cheek pieces, maroon sleeves. And completing that trio and taking close to the order is Yes Day in the mauve with the pale sleeves. God's Own Getaway, the dark blue colours, and white and blue of Imac Wood as we reach fence number 6. Which again, the field all appear to measure pretty well. Charles Ritz just pushed along briefly in red and blue towards the outside as I'm Ravenous leads Bakira Ginge towards the 7th. They both take it well. The improver in the last half mile has been Yes Day, who's moved right through the field to sit in third place in that light blue sleeves. Charles Ritz with Northern Bound, Man Insane, God's Own Getaway, and Imac Wood still at the back, just intermittently shaken along, but is still well in touch as I'm Ravenous leads them towards their final circuit. I'm Ravenous, a length clear from Bakira Ginge. Yes Day on the inside with Charles Ritz on the outer. Between the pair is Northern Bound. Swing left-handed towards a line of 3 fences, with still God's Own Getaway and Imac Wood the back markers. I'm Ravenous, just looking for a stride there. Got to the other side okay. Man Insane towards the back was just a little bit slow as they reach another open ditch. I'm Ravenous takes it in the lead from Bakira Ginge and Yes Day, who continues to improve. Charles Ritz in 4th, Northern Bound in 5th. God's Own Getaway, Man Insane and Imac Wood as they take the last of this line of 3 fences. I'm Ravenous then led them over fence number 10. There are 7 to take and a run of round about half a mile before we reach the first of them. I'm Ravenous out in the lead is Prick for Ben Jones, has travelled strongly, leads by 2 lengths from Bakira Ginge. Yes Day also travelled strongly in the run into third place now past Charles Ritz with Northern Bound, God's Own Getaway, Man Insane, and at the back is Imac Wood. So running downhill and then swing left-handed, just about to complete their first circuit. I'm Ravenous by 2 lengths from Bakira Ginge. Yes Day on the inside of Charles Ritz, Northern Bound, God's Own Getaway, yet to be asked for an effort, is in 6th place, the dark blue colours on the inside of Man Insane. They dispute that position. And Imac Wood, despite being the back marker, is well in touch. So turning left-handed and racing towards the 7th last. I'm Ravenous, still enthusiastic on in front from Bakira Ginge. Yes Day towards the inside, outside Charles Ritz with Northern Bound. Then Man Insane, God's Own Getaway, and Imac Wood still at the back. 7 from the finish. I'm Ravenous towards the first of this line of 5. Takes it with momentum. Bakira Ginge just through the top. Yes Day joins him for 2nd. Then Charles Ritz as they make their journey on towards the next obstacle. Imac Wood over that ditch was again just a little bit slow as he was a circuit ago. I'm Ravenous just had to be checked into that to find a stride. In 2nd Bakira Ginge and then in 3rd Charles Ritz. Yes Day still on the heels of the leaders. Man Insane's made a little bit of ground, then Northern Bound. God's Own Getaway with a little bit of work to do as Northern Bound parted the birch there and still out in front. I'm Ravenous continues to jump well, has the lead by over a length from Charles Ritz and Yes Day, who's improved again into 3rd. Now God's Own Getaway round the inside, round the outside Man Insane, but it's still I'm Ravenous who got into a nice rhythm under Ben Jones and tries to kick off the final bend. Has 3 lengths now in hand over Charles Ritz in 2nd. Man Insane towards the outside. Yes Day ridden. God's Own Getaway yet to get on turn.
Northern Bound, God's Own Getaway with a little bit of work to do as Northern Bound parted the birch there and still out in front. I'm Ravenous continues to jump well, has the lead by over a length from Charles Ritz and Yes Day, who's improved again into 3rd. Now God's Own Getaway round the inside, round the outside Man Insane, but it's still I'm Ravenous who got into a nice rhythm under Ben Jones and tries to kick off the final bend. Has 3 lengths now in hand over Charles Ritz in 2nd. Man Insane towards the outside. Yes Day ridden. God's Own Getaway yet to get on terms. It's I'm Ravenous towards the 2nd last. Has the lead. It's 2 lengths still from Charles Ritz, who's giving pursuit for Jonathan Burke. Then Yes Day, God's Own Getaway. I'm Ravenous still out in front. This is the last. I'm Ravenous sees a good stride. Jumps it 2 lengths clear. Charles Ritz not giving up without a fight. He's trying to dig in. Now the jumping's done. I'm Ravenous with Charles Ritz beginning to launch a challenge, but there's still a length between the 2. I'm Ravenous up towards the line. Charles Ritz edging closer. Not fast enough. I'm Ravenous for Ben Jones.
So we got I Am Ravenous only for 3. For 3 is £2 profit. We're gonna go to Redcar. We win 1st and 3rd. David Allen and Isaac Jazz. These two gonna be fighting it out, but who is who? I'm gonna bet the 9 for the 7.
He was certainly eating up the ground.
Let's win the 9 and the 9 is gonna go for the £7 and 3 on tempered. Okay, let's go. First and third guys on the last one, but we better at the other way around. While we are here, we're gonna go at the last one at the red car and see what are you going in. What was it? Glastonbury is the big favorite. Fraser Kai. This is apprentice handicap. Maybe we're gonna go big on this. Maybe we're gonna go big on this, Taylor. Maybe you are on something. The horse comes just to win. So if improvement on the card, the weight is low, opposition is shit, and it could be on something. James Franshaw's horse, yeah. Anyway, we are not there yet. We have another Tiger. Look at this fucking shit. 30 points. 1.7 for my Bellissimo's place. 1.7. 100 gives us 70 profits. Anyway, we are here on Temper Trap and Eyes Up It Jazz. Eyes Up It Jazz is the 7. What's gonna go? What's gonna... You know, this is the one thing I like from this side. If you look, you can see that the horse has always run the good race and he has no weights to carry and Kieran Fallon. So for me, everything goes to this horse. Here, same shit. Then if you go to other favorites, you could argue they have to find something just on this click. So we're gonna see. So let's see. We're gonna go to the commentary of a red car. Red car. Come here, you bastard. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna stop at like 4:30 UK time, 5:30 Europe, because we're gonna go watch the basket tonight. Or stand against some Polish guy at home.
Last two starts, and they break away. This is the Jumps free trial. Race UK handicap, 7 furlongs is the trip, and Up It's Jazz heads straight to the front, leads the way. White Sleeves of Red Mirage is alongside. Now, a couple of horses, or just one actually, breaking towards the near side. That's Temper Trap, and Dave Allen has come to the far side running rail. But it's Up It's Jazz who leads the way from Red Mirage and Keep Warm. They're racing out of Broken Spear. They're being followed through by Havana Pursuit, and Cavallo Pazzo is just in behind with another bar at the tail of the field. So Temper Trap ploughing his own furrow over on the far side, racing alone. The other 9 runners, the other 7 runners I should say, being headed by
Warm as the runners once again generally amble over towards the far rail, but not Temper Trap. David Allen straight out and across, despite having missed the break. Bagged the rail first and is moving through now to sit off Up It's Jazz against the far rail. Red Mirage in third place. Keep Warm, the beige with the red cap, next in the field. Away to the left in the 2 shades of blue is Broken Spear, followed through by Pals Battalion, the light blue. Between that pair is Havana Pursuit in yellow. Then Cavallo Pazzo, and another bar is the back marker. Coming coming down towards the final 3 furlongs now, and over on that far rail, Temper Trap has just been ridden along for the first time as Air Pitch Jazz goes for home out towards the middle. Keep Warm, Pals Battalion between that pair. Havana Pursuit with Red Mirage on the outside. Broken Spear, Cavallo Pazzo hard ridden. Out the back is Another Bar, and coming down towards the final furlong, it is Air Pitch Jazz with the lead, responding well. Pals Battalion challenging against the far rail from Keep Warm. Cavallo Pazzo in blue, running on in behind them. Air Pitch Jazz, Pals Battalion trying to close the gap, but Air Pitch Jazz is in front, and Air Pitch Jazz goes on to win by a length and beat Pals Battalion, Keep Warm, Cavallo Pazzo, Temper Trap, and then Havana Pursuit, Broken Spear, Red Mirage, and Another Bar.
Given, guys. Another winner given. Eyes Up It Jazz won. Beautiful ride, middle of the race, coming last to the rail, last 100 yards. This is how you ride. Everything was pointing to this horse. Everything, look. Not run a bad race as the bottom weight Kieran Fallon, 5 years old. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go to Newcastle. Only I'm not gonna fucking even bother to look at this race. I am fed up with 1.2 shots, so fuck it. Fuck it. You know something, put it up. I am relaxing for 10 seconds here. Such a fucking shit. I hope anybody was on the horse there. If not, why I'm doing this? I am doing this for you. Was a nice job, wasn't it? Red car. Up and Jazz. 11 to 1 favorite. Became favorite at the end. You fuck. Temper Road never in the race. Never ever. But this race is coming up again. 1.2 shot. You fucking assholes. Why? What's the question? For a horse who hasn't had a run for 500 years. 500 days, 493. Comes there. There is a horse who had 4 runs placed many times and one here as well. And he gets 1.3. How is this even possible? It's unbelievable. How bad gaming commissions in the world that let bookies get away with this shit. You know, if you put the 1.29 shot, you have to put 5 here. 50 years, 100 there. How the hell? So what we had today? We had 1, 2, 3 winners, I think, and a couple of place horses. You could do worse, I think. Anyway, I don't know anything. Why is this horse such a big bet for some? Vibrator has form on a mile. Rise this distance since his last second over and extended 5 furlong. Shouldn't prevent another prominent showing. Fitness. What's the question? Coutier, too much class. 2 runs, he has already too much class. 325 Ferios favorite wins. We're gonna have a look. But here 7 and 22, it was 8 of 9. So he wins his maiden. And then he goes to a big race and he's nowhere. And therefore, after 500 days off, the horse must be a 1.29. 1.29. Unbelievable if this horse wins. If he wins, this is something we didn't know. Some phone calls between these 3. Look. The morning odds. 11 to 10, 4 to 5. So they were actually matched to go you know, closer than what you see now on the betting. And this one's, but I'm 100% sure that if this horse hacks up and wins, Dixon had called Johnson, and then they had a little bit of chat yesterday. Like, I have a horse who's ready and fresh, he's gonna win. What do you think? I am hoping we're gonna get 1.7. We're gonna put 1,000 on it, 10,000 on it. 10,000 we're gonna get 7,000. So maybe they say let's go for the forecast, or anyway, they are off at Newcastle. Newcastle. Here we go.
Missed it. Good start up front from Vibrato in the purple and white colours. Shows away by about a half length to What a Question in the green and orange towards the left. Tucking in behind them, Heavenly Heather in the blue with the white chevron stars on the sleeves and cab. Mrs. Potts at the back in the blue, red and silver colours. Probably only 4 or 5 off the pace, being set by Vibrato and George Wood. They're through the first couple of furlongs. Vibrato dictating a steady pace by 3 parts of a length to What a Question towards the near side for Joe Fanning. Riding behind them, Heavenly Heather and William Pyle. And at the back, Mrs. Potts and Kieran O'Neill. They're past halfway, back towards the final 3 furlongs they come then. And up front, Vibrato shows away by 3 parts of a length to What a Question towards the near side. Heavenly Heather still behind them. Mrs. Potts being asked to try and work her way a little bit closer. The sprint is on now, back towards the final couple of furlongs they come. Vibrato's travelling smoothly in front here. What a Question. Response not immediate behind. Over on the far side, Heavenly Heather's trying to get into top gear, and then Mrs. Potts. But up front, it's Vibrato controlling the race, and they go back towards the final furlong. Vibrato by a couple of lengths for George Wood in the clear to in second place. Heavenly Heather, that one's well clear of Mrs. Potts. What a Question's run no race at all in 4th. Inside the final half furlong they come. Vibrato's going to go pillar to post, win for Jenny Candlish and George Wood. Vibrato wins, eased down comfortably. Back in second is Heavenly Heather, followed by Mrs.
Vibrato wins. Vibrato wins, and wins very, very easily. 11 to 10 shot in the morning, the other one 1.3. How sick you must be to give these odds. Unfucking, how many 1.2 or 1.3 shot was who lost today? 3rd? Book fucking makers. Only one who keeps telling you guys don't bag it if this gonna be a lay. Which is there? Okay, selective listening. It's 15 to 1. What's going on here? What is being won? Agiloof. This race is so open, it's like a hole. Everything is open. Into Sunset is the one who big backed, and then you have the other one who normally rides for McCain. Deserve the horse to selective listening, but they don't give it odds correctly. 16 to 1. How you wanna go with this race? Shagwig. Next week, guys, we're gonna have almost, if I don't go on holiday, because we are closing the restaurant for 2 weeks. We're gonna go almost every day on streaming, so subs if you don't want to miss any. Here, I think selective listening, if I had to back, was a place bet on these prices, but they are off. Who cares? We're gonna go Fairy House. And because we had a nice step here, we're gonna actually try to not miss this one. Mr. Taylor said the favorite gonna win at Fairy House. I am almost positively sure he said this. Let's have a look at the chat. Okay, Taylor sir said 325, Fairy House, the favorite wins. It means he's dynamite. McNamara, family business, 12 stones, but the weights is not such a thing on it. But here you have a reserve 11, 12. The weight is not gonna be so bad. There are only 3 places anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-runners. Makes it 3 places for a handicap hurdle. 41 career best for winning 80 runner handicap. 95, 87, 88, 7 pounds. Well handicapped, I don't think so. They get the win. They can carry the weight as well. The pace is in his favor as this and these are out. So do they took the pacers out to give him an easy run on the lead? Possibly yes. 80 runner, now he's coming here. What is the position looks like? No form, no form, a little bit of form, 11 years old. No form, no form, no form, no form, no form, no form. The form says there is no opposition, he's dynamite. So maybe Mr. Taylor is on something again. Normally he's on something. His tips are actually good. We're gonna see. Mr. Taylor sir, I do not know what is the best plan. What do you suggest we bet? Just to win, place and win at this odds. If it stays 3.3, it could give us 1.5. This side where I'm playing, I can't play each way, so let's see. Sedgefield, they are off. The 7 is taking up. We're going back just because I am 100% sure that this horse is good value. And if he takes up the running, he's going to be good. We are not going to miss this one. We are not going to miss this one, Mr. Taylor sir. Let's go, let's go. Fairy House. Win place. Place as well. He's not gonna get place on these odds. So just the win. We're gonna go 40 for you. 40. Okay, 40 to win. He's dynamite. Taylor said we did actually take your advice. Hopefully we're gonna play the music. Hopefully we're gonna play the music. And we're gonna stay with the commentary all the way. All the way. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I put this fucking site up again, they gonna have a minute off and I'm watching on my monitor live. I'm gonna know the result before off. So, therefore. They are off at Fairy House. We're gonna look at the Fairy House race. Look at that off.
By Hurricane Honey. In between horses is Gloss Acres, followed by Lariat, and then French Milan, 2 lengths to Caitlin No, and Head for Home next. Evolving is on the outside of Fly With Me Chick, and Dealer's Pet, Sandy Man. As they head on towards the second flight, Classman
Sedgefield,
at the rear.
the 7 makes
Gloss
all.
Acres is now taking it up and stretched on by over 2 lengths to
7-6.
Inch Orlan.
7-6
On
10.
the inside is He's Dynamite.
Fairy
Had them out
House.
over the first. Hurricane Honey in between horses, followed by Lariat, flight number 3 before the straight. Gloss Acres and Tidy. Leads in the first time in Jawlin. He's Dynamite the Rail. Hurricane Honey in between horses. These are tracked by Demanding Jerry. And Lariat next. Running the rail is French Milan. And then Evolving and Catel No. And Head for Home. And then Sandyman. Fly With Me Chick, the final couple of Dealer's Pet and Classman. On to the fourth, 1 of 2 in the straight. Gloss Acres, up and over. Much cleaner as that flight than the previous one. Followed by He's Dynamite, Hurricane Honey and Inchall and the Green Cat. Demanding Jerry next, and then Lariat, French Milan and Evolving and Catel No. Head for Home. Then Sandyman, Fly With Me Chick is 2 behind, Dealer's Pet, and Classman. Finishing on the circuit coming up, it's Gloss Acres, and 9 more by length to Inch All and Ricky Doyle, disputing second with He's Dynamite, Conor McNamara, and Hurricane Honey owned Kelly. Demanding Jerry next, and Lariat and Evolving, and Sandyman and Catel No. French Milan. One out of the first of 2 flights on the uphill away from the stands. Gloss Acres. He's Dynamite, Hurricane Honey give chase. Then Inch All. Demanding Jerry.
Why is he not making the running? Why is he there in a bunch of many bad horses around him waiting for somebody to pound? I don't understand.
Division 2 of the Bar 1 Racing Winter Festival Handicap Hurdle. It's Gloss Acres, gone on by 2 lengths to Hurricane Honey, nudging into second. Ahead of Inchallin and He's Dynamite, and then Lariat, Demanding Jerry and Evolving race together, then Catel No. Sandyman on the outside of French Milan with the final 4. Head for Home, Fly With Me Chick, Klausman and Dealer's Pet. Circuit under their belts, another 5 flights left to jump. And it's Gloss Acres by 1 length. Jumping into second place, Lariat, Hurricane Honey and Jawlin, He's Dynamite, Evolving. Demanding Jerry and Sandyman, then Catel No, French Milan, Dealer's Pet. Struggling is Fly With Me Chick, and then Head for Home, and Klausman. For the jump, Gloss Acres upholds a 1 length lead over Lariat, then Hurricane Honey was followed by Inchallin, Evolving. Now back to for 6th on the inside, He's Dynamite. Was followed by Sandyman and Demanding Jerry next. Heading to the 3rd last flight, Gloss Acres, from Lariat and Hurricane Honey. The 3 covered by less than 3 lengths. Then Evolving, Inchallin gets a nudge. Then He's Dynamite and Demanding Jerry next. Sandyman on the outside, followed by Catel No, the 3rd last flight, taken for home. And down there Evolving, when just coming into it, brings down Head for Home. Gloss Acres. Ridden along in front, looking poised as Lariat. Keith Donoghue has walked away. Philip Enright appeared to be getting up as Lariat just takes on the turn in Gloss Acres. Followed by Sandyman, who's making ground on the outside.
Come on, boy.
He's Dynamite, then Hurricane Honey, Demanding Jerry Catel.
Why didn't he make the running?
On the outside of Klausman.
Bad shot.
Coming down to the 2nd last is Lariat challenged by He's Dynamite up the inner. Gone on
Lariat,
from Demanding
not
Jerry, another one
any
gone.
form
Gloss Acres,
whatsoever.
it's Lariat from He's Dynamite, who has to switch, and then Dealer's Pet, who's coming with a strong run on the outside. Then Demanding Jerry, Lariat from Dealer's Pet, who's now on terms up the run in. Followed in by He's Dynamite, and then Demanding Jerry, and it's Dealer's Pet and David Doyle getting to Lariat. Close home, Dealer's Pet, 3 parts of a length too good for Lariat, with coming for 3rd on the outside.
Not even placed. Not even fucking placed. Why? It wasn't you, Taylor. It was this fucking McNamara piece of shit. Why he didn't took up the running, switching out in, making up ground, losing. He lost to Dealer's Pet 0-0-4-0. And he lost to other one who was taking here, Lariat 0-6-9-0-0-0. Lariat backed, Dealer's Pet backed. Fucking racing. 40 gun. Okay, let's get it back. But how we gonna get it back? I'm gonna get it back, but get the lead. We are not gonna even bother here. Get the lead and then we win. Looks good. With this form handicap, everything. And if the pace is in our favor, no. Coming after a pull-up race, I think get the lead is the one to go. Gris Majeur, the 3, Bowen. Okay, this is this a good horse. He wins at 126. He's on 108 and a claimer as well. We are not gonna overthink this one. We are not gonna overthink this one. We are not gonna overthink this one. We're gonna go to Warwick. Well, so nicely up, 435 we lost. Anywhere, we're gonna go here and we're gonna go win place and place as well this time. We're gonna go 45 for the place and 15 to win. So £60, €60 bet on Get the Lead. I am almost positive Get the Lead is the bet of the day. 71 on his back and the best rated horse as well. On paper we can't lose, but there are so many horses who couldn't lose today. They lose today. Anyway, there guy. Bad ride, I know, it was disgusting ride. Disgusting ride. Why the hell, when the opposition of the pace was out, he stood 5th or 2nd? So, we have this one, and then we're gonna go to Redcar. Let's see where we're gonna go. Wait. We're gonna go this one. Then we have the race in Redcar. That we're gonna back the Glastonbury, as it was told. If we win or lose, don't care. We're gonna go with Sedgefield at the last one. Handicap hurdle, lots of runners. Please find me a winner at Sedgefield's, anybody, because the Sedgefield race gonna be our last. Ferios. He doesn't even get fucking placed. Every other horse against him were backed. Every other horse was backed. Anyway, Warwick. I don't understand why this horse is drifting so badly. Get ahead. 4.5. This must be the horse for the day. 9 runners. Maybe this guy is just shit. He's not such a shit. He wins on a 33 one. And he comes from David Piper's stable. So it means he is being well trained. Gerald Harney. And they are off. And they are off. And let's see if we can find anything here. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Robbie Warwick.
The grey towards the inside, Gris Majeur. The back markers early on, Minella Double. And also towards the rear is Baby Sage as they head on towards the second. The nose-banded Chanteau Express on the inside of Capage. Get a lead in Doral's Pierre G. Costoso gave it a bit of a clout as Gris Majeur improves on that one's inside to take closer order. At this stage, Minella Double is the one that's about 4 lengths behind the other 8. as they reach flight number 3. All over that safely, although back of the field, an extremely awkward leap by Minella Double, and that has doubled the deficit between himself and the rest of the pack in the very early stages. Shantou Express leads the turn for home with Capage in the headgear, white and blue colours. Get a lead in pink and purple. Gris Majeur has improved on the inside to sit now with a share of third, say round the turn. Gustoso is next with Dorals Pieggi, a length back to Baby Sage. Illico de Montave and Minella Double has been able to close round the turn, and they make their way towards the first up the home straight. Shantou Express over in the lead from Capage, and again a dreadful leap at the back by Minella Double, just not picking the feet up in these early stages. Shantou Express is over from Capage. Gris Majeur, slightly slow leap by Illico de Montave, but the order as they make their way up past us. Shantou Express, pale jacket, the noseband, leading for Tom Bellamy by a length. Capage in white and blue. Gris Majeur on the inside in the very pale pink colours from Get a Lead. Gustoso between that pair in black and pink, and Dorals Pieggi is 4 wide. Baby Sage in the maroon and black colours. Illico de Montave, the second of the greys, in the yellow sleeves. And Minella Double still well in touch despite some sloppy jumping during the first circuit as they head on towards flight number 6. Shantou Express on the inside of Capage, and then towards the inner Gris Majeur. Get a lead towards the outer, and widest of all is Dorals Pieggi under Brian Carver in the black and yellow colours. Gustoso sits in 6th just behind this leading bunch with Baby Sage, as they all take that flight of hurdles. Much better lead by Minella Double, who's still the back marker, but is closer to Illico de Montave, who's being ridden along one from the tail. So now the long run between flight 6 and 7. Shantou Express by half a length from Capage. Gris Majeur on the inside of Dorals Pieggi. Get a lead in 5th place, was just briefly shaken along, and again in the purple sleeves, maybe just trying to keep the door open as is surrounded briefly by other horses. Baby Sage up the inside of Gustoso, Illico de Montave and Minella Double. So now the run downhill towards the back straight, and Shantou Express it is who leads, and we're past halfway. In 2nd place, Capage, Dorals Pieggi at a big price right there on the outside in black and yellow. Gris Majeur's not left the inner throughout. Get a lead in 5th place with 2 lengths back to Gustoso. Baby Sage still travels okay towards the back. Illico de Montave has been ridden at various stages, and Minella Double has always been the back marker. As once again, Get a Lead rousted along in 5th place. Still in touch, but tending to run in snatches as they head on towards the 5th last. Shantou Express by a length from Capage and Dorals Pieggi. Gris Majeur on the inside has travelled comfortably to this point in the pink jacket. That's the grey horse as they step over the next flight, at which again Get a Lead is ridden after jumping it. Likewise Gustoso. Baby Sage creeping a little bit closer towards the inside as the leadies make their way towards the next, and they're bunching up. Shantou Express, Capage, Dorals Pieggi, Gris Majeur. Get a Lead on the outside, despite being under pressure for a while, is now going forward towards the outer. Gustoso comes next, couple of lengths to Baby Sage as the paint just begins to increase, as Dorals Pieggi on the outside of Shantou Express.
What a fucking jump.
In 3rd place, Capage in 4th. Gris Majeur.
Come on, this horse has 1 rush in him. Don't waste the rush.
A few, but still has work to do. So out in the lead, it's Shantou Express.
Come on, no you have to go for the rush.
At a big price. Get a Lead has responded very generously to pressure round the outside and continues to go in pursuit of the leader. Shantou Express has the advantage from Get a Lead. Dorals Pieggi's run his race. Gris Majeur in 3rd. Baby Sage staying on past beaten horses, but a lot of work to do to get in terms with the front 2. And those 2 are Shantou Express still with the advantage from Get a Lead. There will be 3 lengths between them. Over the second last, Baby Sage has stayed on.
Come on, good jump.
Third, but it's Shantou Express.
Bad job.
With Get a Lead just over a length.
Come on, there is a long way to go.
Get a Lead lands on all 4s, loses momentum.
Come on, boy.
Shantou Express. Get a Lead now.
One more rush.
Get a Lead has run in snatches and saved some energy for when he really needs it. Get a Lead from Shantou Express, and Get a Lead follows up for Gerard Hardy and Kevin Pickett.
Get the lead, my friends. I need to do this, my friends. I know it was my own, but I still needed to do this because I am still the best of the best. Let's see. Not this one, sir. Here we go. I am sorry, guys. When you say and you put the money up and you put it there, you need to do this. Okay, guys, that's done. I hope you were on. We're gonna go to Mr. Taylor's next, or the first tip, Glastonbury, because we just had a nice win. We are not gonna go overboard with it. We're gonna go 7 on the win and 23 for a place. 23 make us £30. Okay, done and dusted. Glastonbury. I hope you all been on the other horse, but the thrill. You knew what when Apprentice 7 rides better race than the guy in Ireland, you know you are in big trouble. I think I'm coming up with something. Always, you know. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. I hope you were on as well, my friend. I really hope you were on. Yet again, I don't understand that I don't have 10,000 subs. I don't understand that I don't have. Each time I come to the chat or I make a live stream, there are not at least 500 people in the chat or watching. Or I do not understand. We give you 3 fucking winners. Put you off 3 odds on favorite. I'd say they are 1.2 shots. They are not gonna win. Other horses placed. We make fun. We joke. We have everything we need. Your tips get backed each fucking time. And it's still, you know. Yet again, don't forget, guys, next week, restaurant is closed. Lots of live streaming. If you want to join the winning team, just sub so you don't miss it. I am a busy man. I am not a professional gambler. I don't gamble for living. I gamble for fun. If you want to join me, join by subbing. So you don't. I don't know when. Sometimes I promise I'm gonna be there. I'm not. Anyway, we're gonna go to Mr. Taylor's first one. 341 Glastonbury backed. You backed it. I backed it. We're gonna have fun watching it. Hopefully we win. They are off. And we're gonna listen. And he's not opening.
These are your latest sports news headlines. I'm Alex Jack. We start with the football headlines this Tuesday morning.
Okay, there you go.
In behind Penny Gents, the hard-pulling Alfie
Where are
Boy
we?
to the
Last.
left-hand side, also pulling hard, similar colours, the light blue of Max Stripes. They're being followed by Alexander James and Glastonbury, the black cap of Anif, and Andrea Pina is back.
So we have to come in an apprentice race from last to first.
Armadina, their dad, and Zach Wheatley go on by about a length and a half to Magnetic North, and then comes Penny Gent travelling.
I think the jockey doesn't know what to do. Goes inside, outside. No, he kicks, he taps.
James and Max
No, he
Stripes
almost
in
fall.
Glastonbury
No.
and Anif last of all.
Taylor,
Not
sir.
quite on the rail, just running about 3 or 4 horsewhips off the inside. And it's
I am
Nearly
not
There, Dad, who's
hopeful
had a
with this one.
good season so far.
Look at this.
For back-to-back victories and leads the way. The trio in behind. Well, Petty Genters just
That
poked
last
through the gap
doesn't
to
know
come
where
into
to
second
go.
place. Magnetic North is under pressure
Everybody
from
hits.
Archie
He's
Young
still
towards
hands
their
on
inside.
heels.
Alexander James on the rail, going nowhere
not
at this
gonna
stage.
get third.
Is Max Stripes, and also dropping
Starts
back
to
Alfie
pick
Boy.
up a little
Glastonbury
bit.
yet to going, or
Stays
is Anim.
inside.
Up
What
front,
a
are we
shitty
nearly
jockey
there,
was
Dan?
this?
Keeps on rolling. Penny Gent, who's come out of the pack, is laying down a challenge. Half a furlong to go. Are we nearly there, Dad? And Zach Wheatley near side Penny Gent and Ethan Jones. But are we nearly there, Dad? Is finding more. It's going to make all to win from Penny Gent in second and third.
Bad horse. Bad horse. Bad. 30 gone for nothing. Yeah, I know, Taylor. I know. Thank you very much. Rubbish tip. Rubbish tip. I don't know. It was a rubbish tip. It was a tip. It was, after all, second favorite. Rubbish right, Taylor. Rubbish right. But cost us 30. Who cares? We are going to go to Newcastle. We have 2 more races to go, guys. Then it's bye-bye for today. Look. I'm still here. Warwick, we win. €3. Red car. Look, we were drifting badly at the end. I took 3.5 on a horse who was 6.9 before it off. Bad odds as well. Everything about the horse was bad. Everything was bad. Okay, anyway. You know, we are going to Newcastle. 6 furlong race, straight up, class 6, 9 runners. Joe Fanning is reading. We have got this. 10 to 1. There is Ghostman. The weights. Ghostman is not going to be. Just because of the place he has drawn. 1. That Lucas fella. 26 to 1. Bow to 1. Glitter go. Intel. Glitter go. Visit for the first time. Good 5th of 9 years. Glitter code. We're gonna put something on a place for glitter code. I think glitter code is the one. We're gonna put something on the place horse for glitter code. Are we gonna give us my money or 405? So Glastonbury, you see. Okay, Newcastle. Glitter code. Let's go just to get our 30 back. Again, 7 and 23. I got it. Glitter code. If we lose this one, we are still up 10. But we are not playing to be up 10. Newcastle, where is it? Here. Okay, let's go.
Cunha and Reese Clutterbuck, the selection. We're back with betting and commentary for that nursery handicap at Newcastle, coming up at 3:50. Yes, welcome back. Runners are in the stalls at Newcastle for this nursery handicap, and the Ghostman is favourite, shows at 11 to 4. 130 then for Keats House, a handicap given for Mick and David Easterby. 9 to 2 Glitter Code. It's then 5 to 1 Bow Street. That's been back from 8.
God bless.
13 to 2 is Zoo in the Jungle. 15 to 2 We've Got This. 28 to 1 Bar. They're all in and racing.
Girls Nursery Handicap Stakes. Fast start, Keats House in the pale blue with the noseband, also nose-banded Ghostman away well in the black and yellow, and towards the near side the colour change Unthinkable in the dark blue and white quarters is prominent. So in the jungle is next in the field, track through by Bow Street towards the extreme right-hand side, Osselton.
Talking about bad drives, fuck you, fucking Gianni, piece of shit jockey. Look at him how he's riding the horse.
Down towards the final half mile, they come and past it, and up front, no change. Keats House in front by 3 parts of a length. Towards the near side, Unthinkable still prominent. So
bumping, running, hitting. Now he only.
On the extreme right, Glittercoat trying to pick up with Osselton. Right behind them is Bow Street. Kept going that Lucas fella towards.
I don't know. He's gonna win.
Ghostman is just about hit the front.
Come on, you fucking you. Push him out. Push him fucking out. Push him out. He's gonna get there.
Between horses, Bow Street with the black caps trying to get into contention as well. Inside the furlong, Glittercoat to the far side, tackled by Bow Street, who's trying to mow him down. Ghostman's back in third. Inside the final half furlong they go, and Bow Street in the centre's just about hit the front. Bow Street will go on to score to Ghostman in second, Glittercoat for third. We've got this finish well in fourth.
What the fucking right.
350. First number 3, Bow Street, 5-1. Second number 1, Ghostman, 11-4 favourite. And third number 6, Glittercoat, 9-2. All 9 ran.
Fucking piece of shit. Just okay. Listen, we're gonna make a video about this fucking ride. We are going to make a video about this fucking ride. 100% sure. Fucking bad ride was this. Fucking stupid bad ride. Fucking stupid bad ride. I'm gonna make a video for this fucking Gianni shit. Anyway, we're going near the last race for the day. Is there anything fine by her? Why each time I see a horse is 100 to 1? La, la, la. Yeah, what are we gonna do before second and 9? The Apple Moon. He goes from 83 to 93, 10 up. I don't think Apple Moon is one. His favorite. So second and Mora Jane. We're gonna go Suleimani. I like Suleimani. $84. They thought more of him than that before without winning. 88.7. Mora Jane. This is the one. Okay, guys, let's do this and then we stop betting today. Mora Jane. Sedgefield. Win and placed. Mora Jane. I'm gonna go again. And 23. I think the last race is gonna be at least money back. 7 Mora Jane. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, thank you for having fun, watching tips. Although the tips were not such a good tips. And this is the last bet of the day. Online. You know, we are degenerate. We are not going to stop betting. We start giving attention to the VIPs. So Sedgefield, Mora Jane, 5.6. Couldn't take the. Let's see. How much is this Newcastle paying? Not even there. This was such a stupid bad ride from this fucking Gianni shit. Normally it's De La Sayed who is sucking ass, but this time was Gianni who really fucked us up with this fucking ride. Marco Gianni. Unfucking beyond. Boasted. I was looking at him for one time, and then they come here and they win. Last time 6 out of 10. Now today wins. From start 5. Anyway, I hope we win this one. Okay, guys. Where were we? Sedgefield. Sedgefield. We are on the second favorite, Mora Jane. Why? Comes from a win. Doesn't go up a lot. Apprentice taking 7 out. And the pace shows that we are that last. But anyway, we are gone and we're gonna listen. Sedgefield.
Lead. He's about a neck or so ahead of Talish, who
That
walks
last.
away in second. Apple's Moon is in third, and then Vanilla Dancer in a green coloured jacket around the outside. Green and black towards the inner is Pop the Question, closely pursued by Fair Kamok, and then Time Wall.
And we lost comment here. Come back. These fucking Belgium sites. They don't let us back in UK sites, like, you know. Bad for anything like that. And here we have shit.
And then in fourth, Pop the Question, as they come up and over hurdle number 2. All over safely. Fair Kamok not too far behind. Light blue stars on the darker blue sleeves and cap as they continue their progress going down the side. Vanilla Dancer posted a little wider out.
Still that last.
Through by Time Wars and over to the inside, fine by her.
Ellis Collier.
Zara's Universe from Leave Her To Me is in a red coloured jacket at the back end of the field. Lena Ban in second last, and in the yellow colours the recent Kelso scorer Maura Jean, as they now make the gallop on towards flight at number 3, which is taken over at the end of the back straight. You Say It's Over has the lead by 2 lengths over Apple's Moon. In the maroon and beige jacket, racing wider out of Pop the Question. And half a length back in between those runs Talish, who's in fourth. Vanilla Dancer around the outside of Fair Kamok and Fine by Her, as they now head back towards the home straight for the first time. Zara's Universe just back on the tail of Time Wars, and then Leave Her To Me under Nick Slatter, who's well down the field at this stage. Lena Ban in behind, and so too the patiently ridden Maura Jean. Ellis Collier happy to bide his time as they
Bite his time. He's biting on my money.
Towards fights 4 and 5.
Bite his time.
Big
This is a
bold
man.
jump there by the leader. You Say It's Over. Heads on down the hill towards the 5th obstacle by around about a length and a half to Pop the Question on the right hand side, taking a bit of a hold without a bit deeper Apple's Moon, and then comes Vanilla Dancer as they skip over the next flight of hurdles. Talish is next, and then Fine by Her in midfield together with Fair Kamok, and out a bit wider Time Was. And then the final quartet with a circuit to go, a Leave Her To Me, Zara's Universe, Maura Jean, who's now moved on in front of Lena Ban. Out they go towards the far side of the track, and now well through the halfway stage of this, the Hardwick Hall Hotel Sedgefield Mares Handicap Hurdle. The last of 6 here today, and out in front is You Say It's Over, by just more than a length over Apple's Moon. Vanilla Dancer on the outside, Pop the Question continuing to cut every corner, all safely over the next flight, and maybe a little more compact than what they were. I'd say 8 lengths only now between the leader and back marker, as they tear off into the back straight for the final time, and right across from us now towards obstacle number 7. You Say It's Over has a half-length lead over Apple's Moon, who's jumped that well, travelling very strongly here on the outside under Sean Houlihan, as they now race down inside their final mile. Apple's Moon, and to the inside you say it's over, are the leading pair. They're followed through by Vanilla Dancer, who's moving sweetly under double-seeking Danny McMenamin. Within the blue and grey colours, Fine by Her also moving nicely. Up in between horses, Talish, Pop the Question, has always been right along the inside. Working a bit wider out his time was with Zara's Universe and Lenaban. The yellow stars on the purple sleeves and cap coming a little closer now. Maura Jean up onto their heels in a yellow-coloured jacket as they reach the final flight going down the back, and barely lifting a leg that time was Apple's Moon. That was quite a noticeable blunder, but it hasn't stopped her in her tracks, but battling back for the lead. Clearly along the inside is
fucking bad ride after bad ride after bad ride after shit ride after shit ride.
Towards the second last. A few chances here. You say it's over. Apple's Moon are the leading pair.
And now she gives up.
Lenaban, who's posted widest into the home straight. With boxing on for pressure, Zara's Universe. Time Wars is trying to catch up. Over towards their inside is Vanilla Dancer, and then comes Fine by Her as they came over the second last. Fair Kamok and Maura Jean are following, and Apple's Moon is now called upon to try and seal this, heading down towards the final flight. And it is Apple's Moon who shows the way. Vanilla Dancer in the green jacket is now trying to challenge. Within behind them, Zara's Universe and Lenaban. Just over a length was the advantage at the final flight for Apple's Moon. It is Apple's Moon into the final half furlong, staying on strongly from Vanilla Dancer and Lenaban, and up towards the line they go. It's Nicky Martin's Apple's Moon in the hands of Sean Houlihan, coming home comfortably, some 2 lengths clear from Lenaban in second. Third home was Vanilla Dancer.
I hope you just saw what the fucking ride it was to come there to get fourth at the end. One fucking bad ride after one other shit. I am not a professional jockey, but fucking Ellis Collier, you piece of shit. When there is a steady run race and your horse is that last and you need a fast pace to go in, and your horse is that last in a steady run race, you make up ground when the horses are still cantering. You become third and fourth place when your horse has still lots to give. You don't start to sprint like a piece of shit that you are at the last to become fourth. You asses. These two really fuck my day. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I promise you this is going to be the last on live streaming. Have a good day. Thanks to anybody who gives a tip, even when they weren't bad. They weren't good, I mean. Taylor, thank you very much to stick with me. Anybody else? Have a nice day. See you, see you, see you, see you, see you.